stream, buddy. Mayhem means mayhem. Anything goes.
Oh no, I thought it was Shitstream 2.0 yesterday. Is 3.0 today?
Oh no, this is just mayhem time.
Well,
So we can do whatever we want. It's hump day. We can fucking whatever. It's all good.
all right, Buyer Boys on blue. Terry on blue. Let's see who else is blue in
We are live.
I'm gonna go over there and click it. My bad.
Live. All right. Let's shrink this down. Wait till we get some people to pop in. See what kind of insanity we get. We may get some. We may get none. Who cares?
Well, at least a picture of you this
What kind of
time.
insanity we get.
It's at least a picture of you this time.
Yeah, I don't understand why it does that sometimes. It's stupid, but
well, last couple times it's been me, face shot.
I mean, I could go in there and edit it if I really wanted to, but I don't particularly care.
I just don't know why my video for the Google chat is a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I can go over YouTube and it's crystal clear. 1080, whatever.
What's up, Cajun?
I don't see him yet. Oh, Cajun. That's how long it took it for me to see it. What games?
Oh, no games like that, dude. I didn't even invite CCO for it. I'm not dealing with the timeout and mute bullshit today. I'm not in the mood for it.
I'm done with it.
It's just gonna be a good old fashioned hangout and ball busting good time. That's it.
.3. Ha ha ha.
2.3? Not quite.
Yeah.
Not quite. I want to have fun, but I don't want to deal with the bullshit at the same time.
Anyways, I think I was weeping a little bit with Ethan on Andrews. I think nobody likes him or something.
Let me shut my camera off because I don't like eating while people are watching. So that's rude. What's going on, Mike? You should have an invite, bud, if you want to get on.
Cajun, get your ass over here.
Yeah, Cajun, you got to be on for 2 o'clock.
He already started talking food, and my stomach hurts now. The only thing I got is a frozen chicken rotisserie from Walmart.
Well, you take the time, let your battery catch up first. Just don't forget, 2 o'clock's your Cajun, what's in Cajun's kitchen segment.
What is it? Everybody coming out at freaking 12, 40? 4 freaking notices I've gotten from as soon as you started your stream up.
Of course it is. A lot of people streaming late lately. Like very recently.
Well, they can't beat the competition, get the people onto their chat, so they figure they're going to hit all the Australian and English people.
Maybe.
Because that's about the only people on besides California.
Well, that's the catch-22. There's always somebody on.
Yeah, well, that's why I kind of did it myself there for going on at 3 o'clock because I get the best of both worlds. We got United Kingdom waking up, and it's nighttime in Australia.
Right.
And then you got people on the West Coast. It's 3 hours behind. So that works at 12 o'clock, and usually everybody's still up,
No, I get you.
Most people. So it was like perfect time at 3 a.m. Not for us on the East Coast.
Right.
And nobody was really streaming except so I lost my streaming abilities.
Right.
And then we had Novus take over immediately. Then we had who was it? Silver called in Arizona. SSS.
Oh, Silver Smokes?
smokestacks, yeah. And then there's like everybody started taking those time slots at night. Doesn't matter. I can't stream anyways now, but
The only reason I'm doing it is just because my schedule changed. Other than that, I don't care.
oh yeah, like your schedule when you get home is your morning
Right.
or dinner time.
That's where most people get home at like 5 o'clock.
Oh,
What's up, CCO?
I don't see him yet. There he is. A little faster. How you doing, Dallas? Anyways. Oh.
I'm kind of surprised Tim's running this late.
He's done it before. But yeah, Redneck's 2 sheets to the win.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
Always 2 sheets to the win.
No, that's what Bradley was. I haven't seen Bradley come on in a little bit, but he was like totally out of it. Great, what? What's the matter, Coin Club?
We asked him how he was doing.
Oh, he's doing. Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's up, Burning?
Burning Coin Collector. Hello. Yeah.
What's going on? Having a slightly slower start than normal, guys. I'm starving, so I'm shoving food in my face right now.
Doesn't bother me as long as you're not doing it while you're doing the stream. I'm watching you.
Yeah,
You know,
I can't do that. That bothers the hell out of me.
SJ does it. It's like she's diabetic and everything else, and she's sitting there eating candy in front of me. It's like, what the?
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear the on a peanut brittle. Drives me nuts. Like, and you got diabetes, you say? Yeah.
That's one way to monitor it.
We know she's got enough sugar.
That's for damn sure.
I had coin cards. You know, she's the one that sends the brittle to everybody.
Yep.
She wanted to send me a care package with a whole bunch of stuff she baked. It says, "What are you trying to kill me?
Right.
What do you want to do? Take my subs away from me?" It's like, no. Just send me what I need. Don't send me any care package.
Mm-hmm. So how is everybody doing today? Or yesterday, I guess.
Depends on what time zone you're in.
True.
Oh, I think he's still on the Eastern time until you get to the tip of Illinois.
Well, I'm on my time, so that's usually the time I go with.
Or Indiana. Somewhere around there. It's like 1 hour. I think it's Indiana. Oh.
Yeah, Cajun's still on yesterday.
Yeah.
So how's your last 24 hours been?
Mine or them?
Mine has been an utter shit show. It's been just a fucking horrid day at work. Oh.
I got my laptop back, but
What's up, Jamie?
they said they're getting tired of all my shit keep popping up on the laptop. I said, just take them off. You know, all the freaking automatic.
Field guy, what's up, my man?
As soon as it kicks to the internet, kicks onto the internet, it picks up my my mail account and everything else, and starts every these programs up.
Hey, Rich.
Rich Kelly, how you doing, sir? Rich eventually will come on the panel. Field guy, hello, Jamie. Hello.
Yeah, anybody can go on the panel. I don't give a flying fuck today. That's why it's exactly what it is. Chat and mayhem. I don't care. Just don't be doing all the fucking annoying bullshit that we've been doing for the last couple days. It's just getting tiring.
Who dat? Who dat? Why did you do? Why are we deleting? Mike,
What's up, VC?
Field
What's going
guy,
on, Phil?
Field guy, you're not old enough to retire, are you? You're just a youngin'. How you doing, VC?
Come on now.
How was your day? We're talking about the last 48 hours. Well, let's do the 24. We know
Keep
what
it
happened
24.
yesterday.
Mine were all doctor's appointments today.
Everybody seems to go on the doctor's appointment today.
Yeah, that was my day.
Yeah.
What's up, Captain?
Mine was in and out, but it was I think it was 3:30 appointment, and I was out by 4:30.
Yeah, I made mine with my pain doctor. Just get refills.
Yeah, I don't get any pain medicine until I go to this other specialist. My primary
Well, I see those. I see those too, but I didn't see any specialists today.
that primary doctor that I have, or there's Prime Care, it's called. Yeah, they don't issue illicit drugs, or what you want to call it, painkillers. They don't believe in it. They don't prescribe it.
No, I seen a pain. I have to see a pain
Yeah,
doctor.
that's the only
every
way I'm going to
month,
get it.
so-
And I got to. That's my.
Mike, we're leaving it more as in anything goes kind of night. So please, I'll refrain from all the timeouts and shit, unless it's just like flat out like some random troll. Anything goes.
Fireboys is a troll. He just nailed Coin Collector. What the heck?
Same thing, buyers. Just leave it. Just leave it as is,
Who
man.
did that?
We're letting it run its course tonight.
No timeouts tonight.
Kay says, "Take my wrench away, so somebody can time me out." I think he says.
Nope. Cajun, you're keeping yours. Damn it.
I deleted his message. I didn't time out nobody. You know, I got you. It was just a message said, "What that? Who that?" I got you.
What's up, IFF? How you doing, brother? No, we want to bust each other's balls. It's fine. We're not doing the whole mutant shit, the timeout shit, none of that.
Michael, strike one. Go back to your other account. Hey, investment. How'd your live stream turn out for a test?
Investment future finance. Is that who you're talking
That's
about?
who I'm talking about. He just tried to do a live stream or something. Test.
Oh,
Takes forever to learn to work with the
I missed that.
on live. Period.
Hey, Andrea.
Andrew, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Mike. Fire boys.
Miss Andrea, just be prepared to cover your ears. This is a anything goes stream.
I ain't gonna fucking swear.
So, Al, you're retired, right?
Yeah, might as well be.
Well, basically, aren't you?
Well, I can't go to work. I can't get a
Okay.
job unless
Okay,
it's a
then.
desk job, and I can't get any.
Just say, yeah, you're retired.
No, I'm just homeless. No pay, no income, nothing.
You're retired. You are retired, sir.
Okay, I am retired. All right,
See, there you go.
that's what you meant with Field Guy 316, because he's retired.
No, you can't go. You can't go to work, Al. Right?
No, but hopefully after August I can get disability or get it started. You got to be out. You got to be out for more than a year, and I went back. Stupid me went back to work for 3 months, which they said, I'm healed, right?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. 2 days later, I was right back to a big hole in my foot. I can't walk on it.
Oh, you can still say that, Andrea.
What?
About the GDs and all that stuff.
Know exactly what you're going through, Al.
Yeah. And I can't get social services because I have no actual place of address. I don't have any bills
Hey, Red, what's up, buddy?
except for doctor bills, but they don't. They're looking for
All
utility
good, bud.
bills. And because I don't have utility bills, they won't accept me with the social services, which also includes heat.
That fucked up.
Getting free fuel for the winter, so I have to pay
That's
for my
fucked
own fuel. And let me tell you, I had to borrow a lot of money just to get through the winter. This last winter, and I use a propane. What do you got? Gas grill tanks. I can't afford to fill my 100-pound tanks up, and I got a 60-pound tank. But you have to have a pickup truck to take it down to get it filled because it can't be in a closed vehicle. But the little tanks, what do you call them? 20-pounders. They're like $10.
Yeah.
They're like $10 to fill, and it costs me like 3 of them per week. So that's $30 I don't have for fuel.
I hear you.
To keep me warm, and it's still not warm enough. Like I gotta have that thing cranking, and still can't get enough heat. That's what.
All right, Red. I'll go do it. I gotta do a video for Red.
For who?
Red now.
Red next.
Oh, you gotta do one for Redneck. Oh, hi Redneck.
Yeah, bro.
How you doing?
Enter the challenge. That's on his webpage, right?
Yeah, you gotta do one for
YouTube channel.
You gotta do a shout out for TLT and a shout out for Redneck Stacker and include.
It doesn't have to be a shout out for Red. It's just got to include the mystery box thing.
Free box that will be handed out, or what do you call it? Whatever.
Red's challenge to the TLT 1000.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. All right, I'll go do it right now. I'll be back.
And then you got to send them an email. Read the instructions.
Whatever. I will. I'm doing it right now.
All right, bye.
I'll be back.
Bella's was pretty quick and easy. A shout out. It was. I said, you didn't shout out loud enough.
Oh, for Lake House?
Was it for Lake House?
Yeah, that was Lake House's.
I said, yeah, you need to shout a little louder. I didn't quite hear you.
Oh, that was the whole point. She wanted to make it the most anti-shout out video she could.
I'm not shouting out because I got you.
Also, it was Lake House. That was it.
Click.
Yep.
Bull butter.
Well, Lake liked it though. He thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I know.
What's crazy, Phil? I don't know. What's crazy?
Matter of fact, he's like just about every one of them. So, good thing it's going to be a drawing, not for.
Oh shoot! Not you. It was supposed to be for Cajun. Sorry, bud. I read the wrong name.
What?
Cajun said he lost Chrome on his computer, so he doesn't even know if he wants to get back on. Sounds like he's having some technical difficulties.
Throw it on the floor. Pick it up and try it again.
Yep, just shut it all down and restart.
No, throw it on the floor first. Then if it don't come back on, then you know you got to go get a better piece of equipment. There's a song about it. I threw it down on the ground, or I threw it on the ground. It was on Pandora Belby, but it wasn't Belby that sang it. Just another comical song. I laughed my ass off. Picked it up, or I threw it on the ground.
So everybody knows that Redneck's contest, you're going to win a dented frying pan, right?
No, I thought it was a piece of a freaking bean pot.
No, just a dented frying pan.
Well, that's better.
Courtesy of his head.
I can still use a frying pan.
I'll do that after this live stream, Red. That seems like a little bit of work, so I'll do it after we get off.
It's not just say, hey,
Well,
go to TLT.
I didn't feel like doing a video right
subscribe, and if you go over, go over and blah blah blah.
No, I will.
You didn't get it, Red?
I'll do it after Phil's stream. I'll do it.
All right. Well, that'll be 3:00.
I don't care. I'll do it.
We kept him up late last night. Surprised he's looks as good as he does.
I'll get off early and do it. I still want to do it right this second.
Canadian bacon packet that's empty. No bacon. Yeah, bullshit. Bull butter.
Well, it's recent, Red. Let me know if you get it, bud. Oh, I'll know if you get it.
Well, what is if he gives out the dented frying pan? What's his wife gonna? What's Miss Red gonna do? Use
the new one.
the new one he's got to buy.
Yep.
Because he got a dent in the one that. Okay.
Because his fat head dented it. Yep.
All because of stupid peanut and M&Ms.
Yep.
It's M&M peanuts, bitch.
Sucks to get a peanut M&M dent.
Is that like a kind of like a face mode? You can actually pour an image of you from the frying pan.
That'd be awesome, Mike. As long as the frying pan's autographed by Mrs. Red.
Right? Fuck, I'd be selling that pan then.
It's probably worth a few bucks around the community right now. Don't wait too long. You might want to flip it real quick. Or she flips it again. Andrea, it's peanut M&Ms.
No, it's not. It's M&M peanuts, man. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this, man. The fucking M&M comes before the peanut.
Peanut M&Ms.
There's more peanut. There's more peanut in that M&M shell.
It don't matter. The M&M comes before the fucking peanut. Therefore, it's an M&M peanut.
And they didn't.
Peanut
They
M&Ms.
didn't do it because they wanted to make a bigger product out of it. They did it because they wanted short of chocolate, and they just wanted to save on chocolate price. So they stuffed the stupid
All
peanut.
my packets here say peanut M&Ms.
It's sad that only me and Andrea know the true name of this shit.
All my packages here where I live say peanut M&Ms.
So what's got nuts? Mounds?
What? Say what?
See, that would be the correct description, Andrea. M&M with peanuts.
Brand with peanuts in it. There you go. That's better. No, what is that commercial?
Or I say peanut M&Ms on them.
I can't think of it right now. It's a candy commercial. You know, the one Mounds candy, it's got nuts.
Almond Joy.
Almond Joy, yeah. No, not Almond Joy.
No, we're not deleting messages, bud.
What?
Hey. Timed out again by Redneck.
No, we're not deleting, timing out, nothing like that. Everything's fair game tonight.
Bring him back, Redneck.
I don't know how to bring him back.
You can't. Not with timeouts. Only hiddens you can do, not timeout.
Yeah, you can hide his message. Kind of like getting muted.
I hate coconut, so I hate those damn. What do they call those?
What is it? What is it? Mounds got nuts, but
Almond Joy and Mounds, yeah.
almonds got nuts.
I hate coconut.
Mounds don't. That's it.
Yep.
I don't mind
care what they
coconut.
I don't like coconut.
What the coconut reminds me of, and don't get me wrong, I like chunky, fresh coconut. Drinking the coconut milk it's like biting fingernails.
See, we don't have the caramel M&Ms. We don't have those.
Those are awesome.
Peanut M&Ms, yep. Salty, sweet and salty M&Ms.
The caramel M&Ms.
M&Ms always last. It's peanut M&Ms.
caramel M&Ms are awesome.
Yeah, we don't have those ones here.
Oh man, I'll send you a pack.
I've always wanted to try one of them paydays, so Tim's gonna send me one of them.
You don't have paydays
you'll
either?
break your teeth on it.
No, he won't. Yeah, they're soft. You don't have paydays?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I got problems with
man.
chewing the nuts.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I know. I'll be honest.
I've never heard of those.
No, I know what you're saying now about chewing the peanuts in them.
Well, yeah, with the caramel, it's like sticks to your teeth and it breaks it. You know, especially
From what I understand, they're kind of like an O. Henry, just without the chocolate coating.
right. That's more like it, but very salty and sweet.
Paydays are awesome.
Yeah, I've never had one, so Tim's gonna send me one.
When I was younger, I used to eat them all the time. You know, take them out of the vending machines.
I know we don't have the hazelnut ones either.
Hey, blondies.
Payday's one of my favorite.
Mylanta is something for bowel movement.
Heartburn. Isn't it?
Hey, Bigfoot.
Heartburn. That's it.
Let's see if Terry gets in here and opens up tonight.
Hey, but she's already here. Hey, Bigfoot. Same with David. Well, she's still on Andrew's stream.
Never had one of those. A chocolate Charleston chew. Never had a chocolate Charleston chew.
I've had those.
Charleston chew. Oh my God. I haven't had that since I was a Boy Scout, and they're freaking long.
Tell you the truth, I don't think I've ever ate hazelnut ever.
Is it like caramel in it or something?
Yeah, they're chewy caramel, but they have them in strawberry flavors, chocolate flavor, banana flavor.
Never heard.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a taffy.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's a chocolate coated taffy with the caramel in it.
Stacks of stuff just listed 100 troy ounce silver bar from RMC.
Boston baked beans I love.
Yeah, but I can break my teeth on them too.
Well,
I got soft enamel teeth. My bottom teeth are awesome, but my uppers, they're all broken. They're all broken and chipped and damaged.
Yeah, Stormy's not about the timeout thing, and once in a while is all right, but it does get old very fast.
No jawbreakers. I don't like jawbreakers.
Who's Stormy?
Yo.
Stormy.
How good are you keeping a secret, man?
Well, I'm going on 18 years for most of my secrets.
Okay, well, no, because I want to show somebody something that I'm getting sent to Tim, but I don't want him knowing.
Okay.
And I just want to know what you think of it.
Yeah, email the picture.
That's right. It's got marshmallow. It's got marshmallow middle.
Send it to me too, Red.
And
Hey, Red, send it to me too. I'm good at keeping secrets.
It's like a taffy with
Al's not. Don't send it to Al.
I'll take
it. I don't need it.
Red.
Whatever it is, I don't want it. I'll send you a picture of my foot.
I won't share it with anybody.
I have 4 more images I found on my sister's phone. She took pictures of. It actually shows the black. You know, the black tone.
I can keep a secret, Red. You know that.
So check this out, man. I'm having this made for him, but I told him he can't open it till I tell him the time is right.
Yeah, I can't show my drinking my beer tonight because I don't have a koozie big enough for it.
What are you drinking, a 40?
No, it's a 25. It's a Natty Daddy. 8% alcohol.
How much alcohol?
8%. It's like getting a Fedora or a Triple X out of Canada.
There you
It's
go.
like an ale.
Got your money's worth then.
Oh, yeah. It's double. You're talking 2 beers and an ounce. Unless we're talking Troy ounce. Yeah, $50 an ounce. Come on, 25 ounces. No. Oh, wait, this is not Novus's shit stream.
No.
No, it's not. Terry was, Andrea.
What do you think of that, Phil?
I still haven't seen it.
Oh, I sent it to you.
Send it to me.
I'm pulling
Send it
it.
to me, Red.
What the hell did you send it to me for, Red?
What?
I can keep a secret.
Shut up, Al.
Yeah, I don't have it yet, bud.
Al's foot kind of reminds me the movie Mr. Deeds when Adam Sandler showed his. Yeah, actually, his foot was a hell of a lot blacker than mine. I only got the tips of my toes. But yeah,
VC, yours is the Sprint Cup, right?
That's VC, yeah.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
All right. Okay, well, you gotta give me your word. You're not gonna say nothing to Tim, though, man.
No, I swear to God I wouldn't. I don't say swear to God unless I mean it.
Mike Wolf wants to see the Blackfoot.
Does he
Okay.
really?
I just sent you it.
If I send it to Mike and he comes on and shows it, it's not my fault, right?
Say what?
No, we want to keep this quiet. Red wants to keep it quiet, so we'll keep it quiet.
No, I'm talking about showing my foot.
Manager been, so she had to charge me for the drinks.
No, Blackfoot's fair game, man. Anything's fair game today. If they don't like it, turn the screen off for a minute.
Put all the cookies over there.
Why? Because I'm not showing it.
I mean,
There we go.
oh, if you go to the front door, you see all the wood kind of around the porch.
Is that Miss Red?
I watched this skunk come through there.
Kick his ass,
Very
Miss
nice,
Red.
Hello, Mrs. Red.
Hi. I blocked it so he can't get back in.
Hello, everybody.
Can you autograph the frying pan for us?
Oh, I can autograph anything you want.
Yeah, that dented frying pan that you're gonna hit him over the head with.
Oh yeah. Can't cook with it no more because it's got too many dings in it.
Hey, you think you could do a face
Thanks, Red. I
form?
got it.
Well, I could probably do one.
Now you like it?
I probably could do it.
What do they call
I
them?
more than like it, dude.
Death
Don't
mask they
comment
call
too much on it.
Yeah. You think Tim will like that, though, eh?
I love it.
Oh shit, yeah. We would.
VC, forward it over to me, bud.
All right, hang on a second.
You didn't get it yet, Phil?
Nah, man. I keep refreshing it. It's just not there. My email's like that, though. Sometimes it just doesn't show up for a while. Mike says, go tell your wife to get you an apple fritter.
She got me a bunch of cookies, man.
Yeah, Red's leaving you out, bud. You don't count, buyers.
Honey,
Oh, and I got honey dip donuts, too.
okay. Because I got the jelly-filled ones and muffins and cookies downstairs.
Did you tell her about the Cadbury eggs that you hid?
I didn't hide that shit. Don't say that.
What did I just hear?
What the fuck? No.
Are you eating my eggs again?
No.
I'm just teasing him, Miss Red.
Well, he already got hit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Mm. Oh, they're peanut butter cookies.
Damn, I ain't getting it. No emails. I'll end up getting it like 20 minutes from now. Fucking things.
Oh, sorry.
You still ain't getting it, dude? Seriously?
Yeah, dead serious, man.
Wow.
My shit does it all the time. Like even with Tim when he sends me like links and stuff, it just
I sent it to Bella's Coin Hunt at Yahoo.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, I'll send it again.
I got his now. Now I get yours.
All right. Yeah, let me know if you think Tim will like that.
Oh, that's sweet. Hell yeah, that's cool.
Hey, ACP.
CP's in the house. Draco Dragon's in the house. What's going on, brothers?
Hey, CP.
So I don't know if you know. But Tim made me like a custom like apron to wear when I melt my silver and shit.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So like we're doing this shipping's war thing, right, between me and him.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I had this made to kind of make it even on the custom part, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So
No, that works. He ain't gonna complain about that.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have him beat on this shipping. So he's gonna have to try and one up me now.
You know what you need to do is send the frying pan with that.
No, that's going away in the mystery box, man. What are you talking about?
I'm sure you have more frying pans that are dented.
Yeah,
I haven't known you that long, and I've already heard there's 2 of them that are dented up.
Yeah, they're pretty much dented into half now, though.
Ohio, come back, please. All we're gonna do is delete your messages now. And it won't be me.
No, we shouldn't be deleting his messages. We should be left alone today.
Nobody touches anybody tonight.
Yep. Unless it's truly a troll, leave it the fuck alone.
Exactly.
Hello, Draco. I mean,
Draco. We got.
Hello, Jason. Hello, ECP. I got your email, buddy. Thank you.
Michael Kittle, what's going on, bud?
I'll
Rich Kelly 21.
if I didn't send you my address, I will.
What is going on, gentlemen? How y'all doing?
Michael Kittle, rare coins. Oh my God, he's got some beautiful coins.
ECP, of course, Andrea.
So, hey, Phil, do you buy port silver at all or no?
I have not bought any poured silver as of yet.
Oh, okay.
Will it happen? Probably. But then again, it may not because I'm buying Bella a forge for her birthday.
Of course you are. That's the only way. That's the only way you can get a toy.
They were going to have to.
Play with it.
I think we're going to have to send Phil some port silver.
I couldn't keep it if I wanted to.
Why couldn't you?
Because I'll get to open the package, look at it, and it's stolen in seconds. Everything, dude. Every single silver, anything that I've ever found in a box, whatever, gone.
I wonder where that went.
Just Fire Boys, just one coin?
To this day, I have 1 silver coin to my name that she allows me to have.
Wow.
Bella's got the rest of it.
And that's the one my grandfather gave me.
So did you start YouTube because of her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just an extra. He wasn't even supposed to be on, and then he decided,
Correct.
oh, wait, I can do this too. Why give Bella all the damn support?
Well, no, that wasn't even really it. It was just I wanted to just do something a little different from her, and it just kind of went the way it did. Andrea, it's August 18th.
Hey, that and when
So 1 month.
Bella was going through the $50, what was it, a year ago?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And Phil's in the background saying, I'm her dad. I gave her the $50. You could see the jealousy
I
there.
remember that. So Phil, when did you start your channel? I
Yeah,
can't
but
remember.
not more than a year ago.
Well, my channel was started about a year ago, but I didn't actually start putting any content up about 5 months ago. But that was only for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then my fraud crap happened, and then it was 2 months out. So really, in the last couple of weeks is really when I got it going.
Hey, Andrea, every day is Bella's birthday. Just send her a what is that, a Benji? Or a roll of wheat pennies? Oh, yeah, it's her birthday.
Yeah, she's gonna go nuts with that.
Every
I
day.
know Mullins
Yeah,
is center one, Buyer Boys is center 1 or 2.
I started my channel in October. That's when I started. That's actually when I started stacking too.
Yeah.
Was back in last year of October.
Yeah,
I know Novus bought Bella the 2009 Silver Proof set.
yeah, October of 2018, just recently, Redneck.
Yeah.
Because I was like one of your first ones, well, first run of your first stickers.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I remember when you first started, it was like awesome channel right off the bat.
Yeah.
yeah,
Now it's gone to pouring, and that's about it.
yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I buy a lot of poured silver and stuff, but I got to start getting back to the generics and the basics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Bella
I
does like Wheaties.
I mean, if you look at my stack right now, like I literally maybe have 10 maples, and that's it. The rest is all poured silver.
Yeah, I was gonna say you haven't melted them yet.
Yeah,
You want Bella to break your ear?
I remember when you rummaging through to start melting every damn thing in the
BC, you
house.
sound really quiet, bud.
yeah.
He's always
Hang
quiet.
Hang on a second. Let me take my phone out of its holder.
It just sounds like you're holding it away from your face.
But yeah,
Is that
yeah,
better?
yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna start buying some more generic rounds because I mean, my goal for the end of this year is to fill up a monster box at least.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Those
So
monster boxes are not small, especially when they go this way, that way, and that way.
I was just saying, Bella broke a couple of my glasses with her screams.
No. I've had a few people message me and say, "Dude, she broke my speaker." I was just like,
But see, that's Dad's boy right there, because if she gets it screamed out, she loses her voice. It just
No, she don't.
shh. No, she don't. You're right.
it's funny now because she's doing the Weedy of the day and she doesn't scream anymore.
No, she hasn't been. She's actually been disappointed.
Like she's been so like melancholy with it.
What am I doing this for?
No, she enjoys doing it. Don't get me wrong. She has, and I don't understand why she does it when she's not on camera. She's just like this big ball of energy, loves it, has a great time doing it. But the minute the camera's on, it's just like it's like, I don't know, stage fright or something.
Oh.
That's probably what it is.
But when she has a stream or something that's, like lit up like we're talking right now, and we got a bunch of people on, she opens right back up again.
So, you put a carrot over a horse?
Yeah.
How about showing her a Benji while she's on screen? And just hold it up in front of her while she's doing it. Maybe
I don't want my hands ripped off.
So she likes Benjis, eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the halves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they? 64s, I believe.
No.
No.
63. What's the beginning date? 40. No.
40,
49.
48 to 63.
48. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right. 64
63 was
Kennedys, right?
last year.
Correct.
Yeah.
They look like Benjamin Franklin, not Kennedy.
Yeah. No, I got confused there. Yeah.
Yep. The only reason she likes the Benjis is because I call her Belle for her nickname, and the Benjis has the bell on the back.
I
Oh,
like the Benjis
That's it.
myself.
It's the only reason.
I think I mentioned that in the shout out to you.
Yep, you did.
I love Benjis.
honestly, I'm not really big on constitutional. I do have some, but I'm actually trading it all.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's because my first name is Ben.
Very
That's
true,
why I
Tim.
like the Benjis.
There he is.
TLP.
What's up,
Hey,
Turkey?
Tim.
How you doing, bud?
Hey, Tim. Hey, Tim.
TLP. Get your ass up here on panel, bro.
We're not beating anybody up tonight, so.
Well,
Nope.
you can type it verbally, whatever, but
Free Mike night.
timeouts do not count.
It is
What'd you
free
say
Mike
about-
night.
What'd you say about me?
You're an asshole.
Yeah, but that doesn't hurt my feelings whatsoever.
I didn't say I
He
wasn't
already
saying
knows
truth.
that.
I was just saying that you're an asshole.
Thank
Stating
you.
fact.
Thank you very much.
I know you represent that. You do it well.
I did it last night for Mr. Ohio, Mr. Dallas. There isn't anything he can roast me with because I'm damn good at being not roasted.
What's up, Turkey?
That's what happens when you get old. You've heard it all already.
It's like, yeah, whatever. It's kind of like I used to get pissed off when people used to call me Fat Albert when I was in high school. I used to beat everybody up. I used to chase them down, sit on them, and freaking pound the living shit out of them.
I don't know, TLT. He was here earlier.
So then they kept quoting me, "Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me." So I just, whatever.
Wow, that's an oldie.
Yeah, it's an old.
That's an old. I haven't heard that one in decades. Even Bella doesn't even use that.
I think it's 70s, you know. I think 70s, early. Well, yeah, it'd be still early 80s, but late
I mean,
70s.
I know. I remember hearing that when I was a kid, but damn, it's just been a long time since I heard it.
What's that?
Sticks and stones.
Yeah, sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
Oh,
Yeah, I got brainwashed into that. So, after a while,
That's burning around.
being called certain names didn't bother me. I still beat them up,
That's
but it didn't bother
been
me.
around forever. That thing.
Now it's just gang mentality. Oh, you picked on my friend? Great. I'll get 19 of my friends to kick your ass.
You got to remember, I was 133 in 7th grade. I was
You're a what?
133 pounds in 7th grade. I was bigger than the wrestler, so I couldn't even wrestle. I had to pick my own fights. Where's Dallas? Somebody freaking timed him out, and that was a no-no. Of course, I'm not blaming him because he wasn't here to hear the rules.
I didn't
Yeah,
take that.
I had no idea. So,
He had no clue. He's banned on TLT's channel. I understood that.
man, have a good night, Tim.
Take care, Tim.
All right, Tim. Have a good night.
No, I honestly, I had no idea that you guys
Hi,
were
Tim.
doing it. So,
No, it's all good. That's why I explained it to you. No big deal. No harm, no foul. It's just
I'm just waiting for him to come back so I can time him out.
Yeah, screw your
No.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just talking shit.
Well, that's fair game tonight.
Come on, Dallas, get back here. I actually thought
You know what would be awesome right now is if Novus popped in here so we can all roast him.
I actually talked to my rapper today out of Philadelphia.
him or nautical, dude.
Yep.
Hey, Phil.
Yep.
I actually talked to my rapper in Philadelphia. I said, "These are the words I want to use. Make me a rap song." So I'm waiting for him. He said it'll take a day, probably. So he'll give me something good.
Oh man, that's funny.
You know, it's not fair.
Yeah,
You know, I got a rap singer that'll actually do it for me. You know. Of course, Dallas is in
so,
the.
Hey, Al,
I mean, ideally,
sing
roasting
his
Dallas
rap song.
would be the home run because he seems to like it, but Redneck does too. So, who do you give
Yeah.
the attention
No,
to?
no, redneck won't understand the whole concept of it.
Hey, Al, sing us a
That's
rap song.
besides the point.
Sing us a rap song.
Well, you want me to sing that one?
Al.
You want me to sing the one from last night?
Sure.
Want me to sing the one from last night? Since I kept getting interrupted, I really didn't get to sing it right. Originally, I named it "An Ohio State of Mind," the Acme Hip Hop.
Just say ready, set, go. We won't
You're gonna mute
interrupt you.
me?
No.
I'll mute them.
Okay, here we go. Anyways, this is by Odie's. Okay, this is mine. It's legal tender right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Dallas, it's time. It's time to begin. Straight out the green Odie's of Dungeons of Rap. The door drops deep. Did you just mute me?
No,
No, you stopped.
Well, you laughed. See, you're interrupting me now.
nobody laughed.
Somebody laughed.
No.
All right, I'll start
Go
over
ahead
again.
and do it. Start over.
Yeah. Hey, Dallas, it's time. It's time, Dallas. It's time to begin. Straight out of Odie's Dungeons of Rap. The door drops deep, as does my feet. I never sleep because to sleep is my brother subseas. Behind the walls of my dog's life is defined. I think of friends when I'm in the New York state of mind. Now remember, I renamed it from Ohio to New York instead. Sounded better. Hope the tease got you some ease. My disease don't like no dirty freeze. Run up to the expertise and get to seize. I'm in the New York state of mind. What more could you ask for? The backdoor man? You complain about dirty laundry. I gotta love it though. Somebody still speaks for the board. I'm rapping to your acne. I'm gonna remove your hackney. There. That's it. Thank you for letting me go through all that.
Glad I could help.
Well, I mean, I didn't get to actually. I mean, it was good, but being interrupted and every time I started talking and come on, listen to the poem, listen to this, listen to the rhythm. You know.
You guys are muted, just so you know.
Oh, I'll mute you guys. Was I muted?
No,
Why was I muted?
I didn't want
I
Al to worry about you guys talking over him, so I just muted all of us.
I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't in the Google chat, so I didn't know if I was muted or not.
That's cool, man.
No. What do you mean Al is the backdoor buddy? That isn't how it come out. It said, what more could you ask for? The backdoor. Yeah, okay. I guess I could be the backdoor man. Play on words. What can I tell you?
That's right.
It took me quite a while to figure out that third part of it. You know, the disease with the dirty freeze. You know, some E's, T's. You know, it's just throwing that together was tough. The rest of it was easy.
It's all in the rhymes, right? It's all on the rhymes.
Yep. And I don't know why I decided to put it. I'm in the New York state of mind again, but I figured as separation as in, you know, the chorus part.
Yeah. Well, you did what you did. It came out all right, brother.
Crazy old bastard. I got you.
Damn right you are.
Ooh. Redneck timed him out. but that was like a half hour ago or so.
What?
He'll be back.
What are you talking
He's
about?
on, unless he's on Ozart stream or no, it says where's Dallas TLT.
That was like a while
Yeah, that was a
ago.
little while ago, but
Well, my system is slow for internet.
VC, you're still muted, Budge, in case you didn't hear us.
There you
Am I
go.
better? Am I back now?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're back now.
Here I am. Go.
We
You're
didn't
Go
want to
talk to
distract
myself.
Al. He's easily distracted. Like, oh look, butterfly.
I call them squirrel moments, man.
Yes,
I've,
squirrel moments.
I've done that before too. Not a butterfly, but a spider or something. What the hell was that? Oh, sorry.
My old lady does it all the time, man. She'll be like in the middle of talking to me, like, "Oh, did you see that?" And then be like, "What?" And then she'll continue on. You know?
I hate that.
It's like when a dog sees a squirrel. You know, it's like, shoot, you know.
Yep,
Oh, I gotta give you a like.
100% accurate though.
I know you already like. Never mind. I already.
What is good in the audience? We got a bunch of people watching and nobody talking. Speak up.
It's because
Speaking of that, everybody hit the like button.
of my rap song. They're kind of like, what the frig is this shit?
Yeah,
I'm going,
smash the like button and then tell Al how much his song sucked, or you liked it, or whatever.
Al, I think you should do country, man.
I've got. Oh, this is yeah. Hold on, country.
I don't think rap's really for you, man.
I'm just wondering if I know any country songs. I do know, Johnny Horton and all that. Johnny Cash.
Johnny Horton.
Johnny Horton.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa,
Way
Johnny
back.
Cash.
Johnny Cash. Johnny Horton from the 50s. Johnny Cash. All those good ones.
He only knows the Johns.
What about like Willie Nelson, man? Fucking Garth Brooks, you know?
Couldn't understand him. He was on high all the time.
Have a good night, Miss Andrea.
I mean,
Yeah.
Willie Nelson was okay.
I've never been high, so I really don't know. How to understand his type of music.
Garth Brooks is awesome, man. I camped out at a Garth Brooks concert to get tickets for fucking 3 days, man.
Why? I used to put cable in it. I put his cable at his house for fiber optics.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Garth Brooks.
He's cool as shit in person, let me tell you.
Claremore,
Garth Brooks is good.
Claremore, Oklahoma.
Hey, L.
What's up, Lake?
Who's Lake
What's going on,
Lake
Lake
House
House?
Beach.
Yeah, Garth was cool as shit, man. I met him in person.
I met his kids and his brother Bubba. He calls him Bubba.
I met one country singer in person, and that was Billy Ray Cyrus.
I didn't
Oh,
Okay,
think
well, I got
sorry
you
for
beat then. I had two
Achy
country
breaky
stars.
heart.
The other one was Kenny Rogers, and I said that last night.
Yeah, Kenny
I've met
Rogers
Kenny
is
Rogers
good, too.
before.
Yeah, he
I've
used to
met
play
Kenny
my Aunt
Rogers
Feller
in
in
South Dakota.
Houston.
Yeah.
That was a long
Actually,
time ago.
at South Lake Tahoe, and a guy tripped over me and knocked me into the ground. It was Kenny Rogers.
And
I've met a few
He
famous
apologized
people
for knocking me
on
over.
detail. My unit, whenever we weren't in front combat seeing bullshit, we were always the guys who got called up for what they called presidential detail, escorting high value people such as movie stars and shit doing the USO tour shit.
Yep, USO.
So
Yeah.
we used to escort all them fucking people, and
you
some of them were
were
cool as hell, some of them were assholes.
you were a Marine, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
I was in the Army, too.
Some of those people could be dickheads.
50 Cent was an asshole.
50 Cent.
Yep.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, did you hear when 50 Cent did his concert in Ontario? Um, him and a bunch of his people ended up getting jumped at a bar afterwards.
Good.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty fucking
He
bad.
was a real dick.
I mean, I never escorted anybody, but Billy Squire is a bitch.
Yeah.
50 Cent. 50 Cent weren't worth a dime.
Shit, he got no sense, man. He got no 2 cents.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
just the no holds barred. Did you guys know that Lake House is a gay Backstreet Boy?
just
I did.
no,
I
no.
did know that.
Gay,
I thought Lake House was clever coins.
He might be.
no, I thought he was freaking. Never mind. Thought he was
Yeah,
changing.
bring it out.
Thought he
Air
was,
it out. Dirty laundry night.
I thought he was changing the niece's freaking backdoor boy.
No, he's his backdoor boy, but he's a Backstreet Boy
I mean,
alternate.
Backstreet Boy. That's what I meant.
He's not. He may be Shane's backdoor boy. I don't know.
He's a gardener. He's a pool boy.
Did he just pull my name out of his hat and threw it on the ground? I guess I ain't winning the freaking 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
I can't win it anyway. I didn't do a shout out for him, so.
Yeah, I forgot too.
Lake
Oh
House-
no, that was
Lake
the
House,
best
I
way
had
not
already
to do it.
beat up.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I thought Bella and mine was the most original ones that he's got.
Problem is, you'll probably win, and I'll have to contest it. Sorry, Lake House, but that's not a shout out to you.
Says it right in the title.
Not a shout out. Yeah, but you can change that. He's not even.
I hope Bella wins that one. Just
Lake
so you can sit there and play her clip and you'll be like, Lake House.
Yeah, Lake House will pick out. Oh, here's a Benji for you.
She'd take that over a fucking gold coin. I'm telling you.
What a suck, right?
She would. She would take that over a gold coin.
Look, he's speechless right now.
There's a first.
Just don't bend over, Lake House.
All right, y'all, I gotta head to bed. It's like 2:00 in the morning here.
All right, Redneck. 2 o'clock in the morning here too. What's your problem?
Well, I gotta get up early, man. I gotta be up at like.
Oh, you work for a living?
No, I'm actually retired, but I got shit to do on the farm, you know.
Oh, Lake, you could give it to me. It doesn't matter. She's gonna steal it as soon as I get it anyway.
Redneck, it's been fun tonight, bud.
Hey, Red,
Have a good one, brother.
Take
Take
it.
care,
If
Red.
not, somebody else will.
If anybody wants on the panel, just put your email up. I'll send you an invite.
Maybe,
Later, Red.
maybe we can start talking about coins. I don't know. You'd have to get some good people up there on the panel. It ain't me.
Well, Cajun's still charging his battery. He's got to get ready for what's in Cajun's kitchen at 2:00.
It's like 10 of where he's ready. It's almost time. It's 8 more
Yeah.
minutes. Usually
He's got a couple minutes left.
he starts out at 10 up, and then it goes on for like 40 minutes.
What's cooking with Cajun?
He does have some good, what do you call them, videos on his other channel,
Yeah,
cooking.
I can't wait till December.
I can't watch him through it.
I can't wait till December.
What's in December?
You don't need a webcam, dude. You can just do like we're all kind of doing. You just leave the camera off, bud. Found it. What's going on?
We don't need a camera to do this. Just come on and talk.
Yeah, you pretty much use it like the phone and just hang out, bud.
Just don't be like me and Cajun. Just talk because we like to hear ourselves talk.
Exactly.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, shut up over there. Oh, he has no mic either. Well, do you know how to do mine? mime. Never mind.
That's what I'm doing right now. You just didn't hear me.
What?
I'm doing mime.
Mime? Why am I still showcased?
I don't know. Because you're the only one with a picture, and
That's all right. It's a nice little picture.
yeah,
You know-
and Popeye's rocking it right now.
Oh, you know what? I sent that picture to Mike Whoop, and I haven't seen him since. Of my toes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, please do not look at this. And they, was it 3?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
one of your
probably
silver,
opened it anyways, and probably
Maybe he threw up.
there's one of your silver balls. Your wife has the other one in her purse.
Wow, no, that's another picture I got to show somebody.
Ugh. I hope he's talking about you, Beastly.
We're not gonna go there, Phil.
Oh, maybe it's Lake House. Maybe he's got to send it to Lake House. Just don't send it to me. I don't want to see your balls.
Bouncing to the left, bounce to the right. We have the biggest balls on them all. That album was not released till 1982 in the United States. And it was AC/DC made it in 1976. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Hi, Debbie Bree. She just signed up for the TLT Coin Hunter.
DLB. Is Debbie
Yep, she
Debbie
just
B
did
on
a-
here right now? No, I didn't see Debbie.
No, she just did a shout out.
Oh,
She's going to win all the way.
she might.
My God, that's what, 30 people now?
Yeah, I
Yep.
gotta do one before I get off here tonight.
Yeah, you want to get one in quick because he's getting the numbers fast.
Mosquitoes are terrible tonight.
Well, he's only at what, 50 now, right? 50.
Yeah, but that's not much because you got to remember he does go on to like Blood X and all them, and
The only problem is once he gets it and they turn around and take 200 subs away from him because they're going to wash everything out. What do they call that?
Well, when they scrub the account.
Oh, yeah. They scrubbed the freaking subs off him.
Yeah,
He'll be back down to 800 again.
YouTube does shit like that
all the time. It's just like same thing he's talking about. I could gain 10 subs tonight, and it'll be all honky dory. It'll show up, and then when I get back in, when I wake up the next day or whatever time it is, I've lost 4 subs.
Yeah,
right.
I've had that happen to me too.
And then I end up getting them back, but I don't know if it's because somebody subscribed to me or not. Because half the accounts, people don't freaking have them on public. So I can't tell if it's YouTube or not because people got their shit private. What'd you find?
We got to fill at 500 tonight.
it's so close. I know. It is so close. I'm just like, you know what?
Why are you not at 500 already? Is amazing.
I'm at 480, I think.
483 right now. Last
Yeah,
time
but he was 475 last night.
yeah, but still, he should be higher. A lot
Matter
higher.
of fact, they probably unsubscribed me from him, so I should go look and see if he's my other accounts are still subscribed to him.
He's at 483 right now.
Yeah, they're probably still there.
Yeah, my biggest thing is I got to figure out which direction I'm gonna work the channel and whatnot.
Let's switch account. Let me see what we got here. See if they took it away.
Because I mean, once Bella gets her the stuff for the pouring, I know that's something, an aspect that I want to put into the channel and a few other things that I wanted to toy around with. I don't know if I really want to commit to getting her the metal detector. I know she wants to try it, but I don't think she's gonna like it.
Well, let's get her a cheaper one and see if she does like it.
I gotta talk to a buddy of mine because he's got some nicer ones and he does it. And maybe just see if I can borrow it for the day or something.
The one
I
I have is
guarantee.
$1,000, but
I
for
guarantee
starting
you.
out, you can buy one for like $100 and see if
Yeah.
she likes it.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
of the $100 ones does almost as good a job.
Or you can start watching my videos on my playlist and get me up to 4,000 hours, and I'll do the giveaway for that metal detector.
There's still no guarantee she gets it though.
No, but at least I get my 4,000 hours, and then somebody gets a metal detector.
I think once you
Yeah,
get started
Rich,
on it,
you're right there, bud.
once you get started on it, I think she'll really like it.
You know
You're
what?
right there, Rich. If she found a Benji the first day, she wouldn't stop.
You know what?
No, it'd be over.
Plant it, and then turn around and replant it again the next day.
I don't think that would fly with her. But I think once you got her started on it, I think she'd like it.
Yeah.
I almost quit myself. First day I ever metal detected, and it was a shit detector, but yeah, it was a shit detector.
Yeah, it's tough going. I mean, you're not going to find.
I found it took me like I want to say like the whole freaking day to dig this one
What's
target,
up, Stacks?
and it happened to be a freaking nail on the side of the hole.
I know. I mean, it's discouraging sometimes.
And back then we didn't have pinpointers either. So,
but when you're right. They got pinpointers now, which helps a lot.
right back in the day we did it. So it just melted. There's something there. There's something there. There's something there, but you can't find it. And the other thing was that nails shows a halo effect of where you dug it. You know the plug, but it's actually off to the side of the hole. So it was just protruding from the side of the hole with a halo effect. Yep. So it was like I couldn't find it, and I spent freaking I guarantee it was like 3 hours trying to find this one little tiny target, and I was about ready to just quit.
Yep.
And then I played around, learned how to use this piece of crap machine, which it was a piece of crap made by whites.
Yeah.
Whites.
All right, go ahead.
And then I ended up with another whites, which was a higher, better model of it, 60B, with lots of controls and lots of adjustments.
Yeah.
Still no target ID, no pinpointer. You know, this is in 76, 77, 78 era.
Yeah.
And back before I was born?
A long time before you were born. And then all of a sudden, I just started finding coins after coins after coins, jewelries, rings, you name it. Gold rings is like, oh my God, I'm going to be rich. Not. Yep. There's no such thing as getting rich, even with metal detecting.
No. The only way you're going to get rich metal detecting is you're at like a beach resort every day.
No, yeah, even the beaches, you're not going to get rich.
It all depends where you are.
You might find some nice gold rings and all that, cash them in, get $130, $140 for an 18-karat 6-gram ring, but
yeah,
that's today's prices.
We have a lot of old-time metal detectors out here. They'll throw metal buckshot down on the ground when they find a good area, just to discourage people.
Yep.
And that's another thing here where I'm at now is I've cleaned out every freaking place except for people's houses and permissions.
Right.
So 2016, when all the stuff I was showing here and there, that was the best year I've had in a long, long time. And it was just one farmhouse in 100 square yards. I found all that shit. And of course, I haven't been back since. But it's because it was never detected before.
See, I'm going to go out this year and go to the old tailing piles from old mines. That's where I'm going to head out.
Yeah. You know, I've got the, what do you call it, topographical. I got the Google. It's called historical aerials where you can split the screen type deal and show you what used to be there, or was it woods? Was it just fields? And pretty much my whole area where I live, because I got permission for everybody on this road to detect the property, was all fields.
Yeah, we got a lot of old gold mines out here now where you can, the old tailing piles were stuff that was just thrown away back in the day. But
carry piles.
You never know what you'll find.
Oh, carry cones? Or no? What are you?
Tailing piles I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Gold
Okay.
mines.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The only problem with coal is sometimes they actually act as a metal, or they
Not coal. I'm talking hard rock and
hard
quartz.
rock. Yeah. Well, you might be able to find a freaking meteorite.
Something. I'm hoping to find something.
Meteorite is like diamond in the rough.
I know meteorites they pay good money for.
Yeah, they do.
Huge money. Or a piece of moon rock.
Yeah. Something like that'd be even
Oh,
better.
you can't own a moon rock. But yeah, I finally, got over the disappointment of it, and hell, I went through like 13 different machines till I found the one that I wanted, and it was all brand new technologies, circuit board, the whole 9 yard. Still took 15 AA batteries.
Yeah.
15.
If I was gonna buy a new one, I'd probably buy a Garrett's.
Yeah, today they only take 4 AA batteries.
Yeah. Right now I own a whites that takes 8
Oh yeah, we talking about that, the TRX model or
XLT model.
XLT model. That's what I
Yeah.
meant.
It does good. I mean, until I wanted to spend the money to buy a new one.
Oh, I'm sorry. TRX is a stupid pinpointer they got, which you don't own one of those, do you?
No, I'd buy if I was gonna buy a pinpointer, it'd be a Garrett's.
Garrett, yeah. I can prove. Hey, I can prove the distance in a Garrett.
I think Garrett's is taking over on the metal detecting stuff, or that or Mine Labs.
There is a better one. Not, I mean, as far as it's pulse induction, but it's yellow and it's called Land and Sea by Gold Diggers. And it was a cheap price when they first came out, like $99.
Mm-hmm.
It actually goes 20 feet deep compared to the Garrett, only goes 10 or warranty to 10. And it's a pulse induction instead of a BLF. Meaning, if you're on a beach, your Garrett's no good because of the salt.
I don't want to dig 10 feet deep.
Well, no, but 10 feet deep underwater, 20 feet deep underwater.
Oh, underwater? Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a good pinpointer. And being that it's pulse, it gets by the salt and the mineralization of the ground.
Yeah, just
let's say you're in the rolling hills of Nevada and you got a lot of mineralization. You pull out your Garrett, it's not going to work at all. It's just going to go beep, 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 beep.
That's something I wouldn't mind doing again. I'd love to go back and do some free diving and whatnot, and get one of those underwater metal detectors. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of scuba diving, but I back in the day when I scuba dived, I wasn't even thinking about metal detecting.
You actually don't have to buy an expensive freaking, let's say, underwater detector, because they make a small little handheld one that's freaking real light.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about right there.
I want to be able to do it. That's all.
It's not as expensive as $1,500 machines.
Right, they pick up. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's a lot less price, and it still does the same job. I mean, you're not going to dig 6 feet or 6 inches deep under the water.
Something you carry in your hand while you're scuba diving.
That you could pick up within a couple inches.
Yeah.
And then you can always brush it away if you get some type of target, and you can use your pinpointer to pinpoint it. And that goes 2 or 3 inches deep.
Like a gold coin would be awesome.
Oh, God. I'll never find one.
Never say never.
If it is, it's going to be French. It's going to be a French.
Bella would take the fucking detector, and 10 minutes later, what's this, Dad?
Copper. It's a copper coin. So you haven't learned yet.
No, when I scuba dived, I would just scuba dive for the fun of it. I mean, we used to dive around the boat docks and find sunglasses and stuff like that. I mean, nothing. Boat anchors that broke and.
Oh yeah.
Some coins every now and then. But
the only time I dove was in the military, and it was a little different.
Most I did was snorkeling, and that was Boy Scouts, and I can't do it today because of the we call it COPD crap. Not a good thing. Well, of course, my legs and everything else is wrong with me. But anyways, back in the day, I wanted to get into dredging and all that shit. Um, just and dredging. What I wanted to do with dredging was go to these old swim holes and dredge the living shit out of fucking the rings and coins that were in there. I wasn't worried about gold in New York. I was worried about just gathering all that money in an old change that was in, the old swim holes.
Yep.
And we have a couple of places where we could do that.
We had a guy out here in Reno that dredged the Truckee River right over the bridge where
Everyone found it.
Where they got divorced, where they throw their wedding rings and stuff over the bridge. When they got divorced,
you were telling us about that, and you made
I mean, this guy found tons of stuff. It was like, my God.
King's Coins.
King, where you at, bud?
King's Coins is in the hospital.
Yeah, he's got knee surgery done.
What are you doing here? Go lay down.
He's in the hospital.
I know. I actually yelled at him earlier because he was going to a quarter box or whatever while he's in the hospital. And I told him, I says, yeah, you're absolutely right. Getting poked every 5 minutes or half hour.
He's hunting quarters.
Something to do. You ain't getting no sleep.
He's hunting quarters in the hospital?
Yeah, his wife brought him a box.
Yeah. That's funny.
And guess who found the silver?
And proof.
That's funny.
And thorns.
His wife, and they didn't find it. He didn't find it in the box. She found it in a freaking Coinstar machine.
Yep.
That's funny.
He went through the whole box, didn't find crap. Well, a couple items. But.
Who cares? I didn't know they didn't let him bring quarter boxes in the hospital and let him do that.
They don't really care.
I guess not anymore.
Not like that. They don't care about that. The only thing they'd care about is like higher end electronics and stuff.
Well, if you're diabetic, they care about your eating habits.
That's a loving wife that would do
and
that.
Your monitor that you walk around, your heart monitor.
I'm saying you're hooked on coin roll, honey, when you're in a hospital after knee surgery. Coins.
You need. Hi, my name is King's Coins, and I'm addicted.
There's no cure for that, sir.
Now he's got Loomis or Dunbar armed guards walking up with hand carts full of fucking coins.
I'm sorry, sir. There's no cure for that.
Dumping them right in his room.
They found it buried. You know what I didn't like about the land and sea is it's a lot quieter. You can barely hear it. And what's nice about the Garrett is when you get the AT Max, it's you can hear it through your headphones.
Yeah.
But if you got hard of hearing, I could barely hear it. So you have to put it on vibrate, and but it's pulse induction.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of it, and it goes 20 feet below water. So.
Wow, could imagine. The technology's come a long way.
Yeah, I had a pulse induction back in 86, 85. It was the Technetics ST.
Weren't they huge, though? The rings were huge, right?
I said I was going to get into diving and all that, and dredging and all that shit. I was going to get into underwater and do my license and shit for diving. But it failed.
Yeah, I had a PADI certification in diving, but at the time I really wasn't even thinking about metal detecting or anything like that.
No, my neighbor across the river or creek we had, Catfish Creek. He was out there every day scuba diving the creek with all the leeches and shit, and he was just pulling shit out all left and right. But I don't know about buried treasure. Metal detecting. I don't know if we even had one.
I don't know. I'm not sure about leeches. I don't think I like that.
Man, these suckers, you go in there. My sister came out once. It was everywhere on her body. We were laughing at her, poking her. Oh yeah, she was loaded with leeches,
Mino like leeches.
and some of them we had to actually burn off.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine that, Rich. I couldn't imagine that. Jesus, I couldn't even imagine that.
Continental currency.
I mean, we're in the Northeast, so I doubt we would find that, but who knows? The place that I'd like to take her to do it hasn't had any kind of occupancy in the last 120 years. It was all farmland and pastures and goat and wagon trails and all that shit for the last 100 and so years, and now it's just overrun like reserve trails.
Found it buried in last night. Good night, found it buried. Probably already gone. Yeah, any coins that are before 1793 would be cool to find. And
exactly, Rich. I mean, we go through these woods with the horses all the time, and you get those like the old like ancient old stone walls that the farmers used to build with for boundaries and whatnot for their cows and stuff.
1700s.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, we got all those, and there is two old stone foundations that are left that are like, not much left. There is a couple of those in there. There is a stream that runs right through it, so odds are there's a lot of shit to find.
Here's the other odds is even though they have cellar holes or you have foundation showing, you also have to remember where was the cabin before they built that.
Yeah.
Okay, because before they built that and built all the walls, they were living in a cabin.
Yep, they lived in a little shack until they could get it done. Yep.
So, and usually there's not much metal around it, but hey, you can find that spot. That's even better than the cellar hole because most everybody's already hit it. Whether it's
not in there, I don't think anybody's ever been in these areas.
One way to find out is you start seeing metal on the side of trees or next to them or laying on top. Yeah, somebody's been there.
I'd love to find some old stash of coins that somebody hid, an old farmer's stash or something.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I'd love to find something like that.
Out here out west, you're not going to find too much continental silver.
Like in the stone walls, that's where the pinpointers come in handy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there are some old stories out here. A lot of coin stashes out here.
Well, yeah, you're talking Nevada.
Yeah, bank or stagecoach robberies and stuff like that.
Big time. The casinos, the mint. You're talking about Carson City Mint.
Yeah, Carson City dollars.
I mean, and the stagecoach was a big deal, and there's probably money in tin cans that hidden somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's no idea whose it is because it's been long gone and lost.
There's a lot of stuff that hasn't been found out here yet.
Yeah.
But you got to go out. You got to go out and look for it before you can find it.
People complain because they live in California because it's not old like 1700s, but 1800s, early 1800s, they were there in California. What's your problem? What's your problem? Metal detector.
Yeah, there's still a lot of gold and silver hasn't been found.
Do some research, and I guarantee you might even find some cachet treasures.
Yep.
Buried freaking gold or even silver Morgan dollars.
Yep.
Somebody, not casino, but let's say a bar and tavern that they were.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff buried out here we haven't found yet.
Yep. And if you got 100 freaking silver dollars, that's a lot of weight.
Right.
And then you're talking gold. If you got, quite a few bits of it, that's pretty heavy to carry around. You're going to hide it somewhere.
A lot of the stagecoach robberies and stuff like that. It's a told story. They hid their money.
Yep.
And then they got caught or killed or whatever, and nobody ever found it.
Nope. When you get into the Civil War over here, you got to remember when they were fighting the war, they didn't carry their freaking chest around with them either.
Nope.
So, and same with the people that are carrying money in their pocket. They hit them, let's say in the camp areas, they go out in the woods or somewhere or find a spot where they could actually find it later on.
Imagine finding a chest of Carson City gold dollars hidden somewhere. That'd be crazy.
They didn't make gold dollars in Carson City.
I'd retire. I'm just talking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say they
But I have 30 cc's right now.
yeah, but they only had for gold dollars, whatever. There was only 2 mints that produced them, and I think one was like Kansas City or something like that, but not Carson City.
But my grandma collected Carson City silver dollars and dimes and quarters.
The other one was in either Georgia or Tennessee. Started with an S.
My mom has them now, but I'll get them when she passes on. She already said I'd
Yeah,
get them.
You told me about the Carson Cities. I can't wait to hope you get it. But hey, wait, your mom's not ready to go yet.
No, I don't want my mom to go yet.
Exactly. But if she's like my mom gave it to me 6 months prior to her passing away. She just knew that she wanted me to have my collection and her collection.
All I know for what I'm eventually gonna inherit from my mom, that was passed down from her dad. All I know is there's 19 boxes. I don't know what's in them. I don't know how much is in there, silver, gold, whatever. All I'm told is there's 19 boxes.
Oh, if it's like me, 19 boxes, like 19 years of medical bills.
I've seen some of the boxes.
It's a joke.
They're not small, but the amount of shit that she's got, I would love for my mom to just sit there and go, all right, here, just go through it and have fun with my daughter, you know? I'd love Bella to be able to just dig through it and see some of the history that's in there.
Pretty bad. When my dad passed away, the only thing I get from him is his bills and credit cards.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, everything. Yeah, even the house, not me. It's not mine. But
my grandparents, they did life right. They did exactly how I wanted to do it. My granddad went into the military when he was, 17, 18 years old, did his 20 and out, got his pension, got a job immediately as a state cop, did his 20 and out, and he was 50 years old living on 2 pensions for the rest of his life. My grandmother, same thing. She was military for her 20 and worked in the VA for 20, so she had 2 pensions. So they were living life real good.
Well, Rich brought up a point too, because in 1933 or 30s, gold became illegal, and we talked about that before. But yeah, people hid them in walls. They freaking hid them underneath the stairwells. If they had gold, they hid it because it was illegal to own, and you had to turn it in.
Yep.
And
actually,
people knowing about gold.
My mom has an 1872 CC double eagle.
Nice.
Very cool.
That's during the gold rush of California.
Which I don't know if I'll get that or not, but we'll see. But like I said, I don't want my mom to go anytime soon.
Respect and self-reliance for my mother, God rest her soul.
But I'm the only coin collector in the family, so I'm hoping it goes to me.
I feel for you, Stacks. I'm still waiting to get my my charm with some ashes of my mom. I got my son's, but I'm waiting to hang that up here. I just haven't had the money to buy the what do you call it, the necklace or whatever you want to call it, to put the ashes in. So, but yeah, God rest her soul too.
But as soon as the CC stamps get put on any gold coins, it's worth a lot of money.
You know, between Andrew and EVG Hobbies, they both seem to be having a lot of problems mining for gold.
How come?
Well, I just got another message from EVG that I left him a comment yesterday, but what do you call it, motor, for doing dredge sluices or whatever.
Yeah.
Started acting up, small engine. You usually get the oil in correctly or whatever. And he's been having trouble trying to get gold. He's getting it, but it's like, flakes. He's
Yeah.
he's over there in Colorado. EVG's, I don't know if you know him. BC? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's out mine, or what do you call it, panning for gold.
I knew Red was panning some of his gold last week, right?
What's that?
Yep.
Red was panning some of EVG's gold last
Was
week,
he?
right?
Oh shit.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh. But I knew Red was panning some of his gold last week. I don't know what he found or not, but
Yeah, he's supposed to have more coming too.
yeah. But it's EVG. What EVG sent him is straight pay dirt. It's not seeded pay dirt, so
Right. It's straight pay dirt, so whatever you can get
Yeah.
out of it.
I don't want seeded
And
pay dirt.
from what I've seen so far is there's flakes, but nothing to write home about,
Well, that happens sometimes, depending on where you are.
Well, it's Colorado. I mean, it's give or
Yeah.
take. And he's got metal detectors. I don't know why he's not looking for what do you call it, crevicing.
Yeah, I go up to NorCal and do my
Start
panning.
going a little higher and do some crevicing. I'm not a gold expert or anything like that. Panner, I don't know how to pan, but I've watched enough freaking material.
But even being in Nevada, I go up a lot in Northern California and dig my gold. I mean, I can go around here and do hard rock panning if I want.
You're welcome, Stacks. I like rocks. I like geology. I like to find freaking quartz rocks and shit.
No,
like
I still do it. Don't get me wrong. I still go around and do hard rock mining around here and dig dirt out of there. But I still go to California and do a lot of my river panning too.
You get some nice samples of quartz or whatever, nice samples for rocks where you can turn it into jewelry.
Awesome quartz.
But yeah, they'll buy that in a heartbeat. You gotta find the market for it.
I just love the way old quartz looks. Awesome rock.
But that's just another like hunting for fossils, and all sorts of other things we can do. But yeah, I don't know why he doesn't go and get his metal detector and go crevicing.
Crevicing is fun.
He's trying to dredge everything, and how many times has it been dredged before, right? Or dry box.
Yeah, that's true. There's going to be a lot of new gold around California this year, though. Northern California, the rivers, when they fart. Yeah, when you go to Northern California, the panning, it's best to wait till the end of the season, like around, I don't know, August, September, October. After the rivers subside, then that's a good time to go. Right now it's not, because the rivers are raging right now. There's going to be a lot of new gold come down the mountains this year, I think.
Well, we shall see what the numbers as people pull them out, because it ain't going to be for me.
Apologize for that.
No need to apologize. Anything goes, Nate.
I had to go pee-pee. I just walked out while you were talking. The other thing,
Allie still there? I'll shut it down.
hello?
Oldies, you shut it
Am I
down?
here? Hello?
Oldies, you there?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. What?
Oldies, you there?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I was just wondering. I didn't hear him. I think he was ignoring me on purpose.
No, I was pee-peeing.
Oh, okay.
And then I walked away. I walked away from the mic and everything.
That's okay. That's fair enough.
Anyways, you're welcome, Stacks. I was trying to get back to you. Yeah, what my question is, on his claim that he has in Colorado, which is, his claim, his business. Did he ever do tests and all that before he just went out there and bought it and went and go pan? Did he have a geological survey done? And did he have images and satellites of where there might be a concentration of the metals, if there is any? And how rich is it actually is? And how long has he owned it? These are all the different variables of having a good claim. Research. Can you hear me?
Yep.
You got awfully quiet, but I'm not talking shit. I'm just talking, hey.
No, you're accurate.
There's a lot of information out there that you can get free from sources about where you're at, GPS wise. So.
Yeah, when the government wanted to confiscate everybody's gold, and a lot of people did it. It's like a lot of people hit it.
San Gabriel Mountains in South California.
Saying, screw you, I ain't turning in my gold.
Yeah, 1 gram from the well, like I said, you can get gold anywhere in the world. Anywhere you're at, you can find gold. The specks, or more than specks, or flakes, or dust. Flour gold.
I just found 20 ounces on Mars the other day.
Did you go to Mars?
I did, just to test the minerals.
Is that the casino?
Mars Casino, no, actual planet Mars. I went there when I was like, took this certain drug. I don't know why I went to Mars.
Hey. There's no gold on Mars. There's no gold in Colorado. There's no gold in Oklahoma. There's no gold in New York. And there's definitely no gold in Connecticut.
Nope.
You never, ever show the amount of gold that you have. It's just no gold.
I found gold on the moon, too.
Don't tell people that. They might want to go to the moon.
I told you. You were
they
with
will
me.
rob your freaking claim.
You were with me. I told you to be quiet about it.
I still think the moon is a hollow freaking alien structure built years ago just to keep in control of Earth.
No comment.
No comment.
No comment.
Yeah, we're not going to get into alien conspiracy and all
let's
that.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. The moon is a huge satellite for aliens.
All we got to do is find the transporter. We won't have to send a rocket ship. We can just freaking transport to freaking Mars.
I told you not to tell people about that.
They've got videos.
At least he's not telling us the cheese.
Al, I told you not to tell people about our transporter.
Yeah. Stax has already been there once or twice, he said. He hasn't been there in a while, but he's been there. There is no gold in Ohio, buyer bros.
There's gold everywhere.
Wait. It might be in the Lindsay area. Isn't that where what's his name? COO Points.
Yeah.
Ohio? That's it. Yeah, okay, yeah, Lindsay. Lindsay, there's gold in Lindsay.
There's gold everywhere.
Hey, John.
Just ask Dallas. John!
You can find gold in a
You're late.
You can find gold in a bag of sand of Lowe's sand. What is that? Lowe's playgrounds?
In the playground sand? Yeah, hell yeah. Or any concrete freaking place that's quarrying. Just get yourself 100 tons of freaking sand and sift it yourself.
I just don't want to pan sand.
Well, from what I've seen of, what's his name? Shane.
Playground sand.
Yeah, playground sand. But like I said, you can go to a concrete place and buy all the sand you want by the ton.
Well, no. Do you want to do that though? I don't.
Well, if you're running it through a sluice, it'd be quicker. But being that it's so flowery, sandy, small, real tiny specks.
If I didn't have if I had a shaker table, I would do it. But other than that,
Yeah,
I mean,
you would have to have the table, right?
They
Exactly.
say you can make like double what the bag of sand costs you,
Nope.
but you really want to do that?
Nope, I already seen you can't do it.
What's up, John?
Not
Morning,
much. What's
sir.
up, guys?
Hey, John.
Sorry.
same
All
old
right,
shit,
sir.
different pile, brother.
We're actually having a
Yeah.
good stream. Do not time anybody out, but delete their.
I never do. You don't need to remind me of that.
Oh, okay. Well, we figured we'd put the rules up quick.
No, it's just a chill stream tonight.
Redneck came
Yeah, that's
in.
cool.
Redneck came in and started timing everybody out. Okay, he timed out. He timed out a while.
Okay.
We were just talking about gold. I don't know if you
We're talking about weird shit tonight.
All right.
Yeah, we've been to Mars and back, and we found gold.
We found gold on Mars, and
Well, I didn't find any gold.
oh, I did. That's right.
I found some women with 3 boobies, titties, and there.
It was a dream I had last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
It's got to be gold on Mars, wouldn't you think?
No. That was mined years ago by the aliens. That's why we are on Earth now, because
See, that's why we're not timing people out tonight, John.
we're part of the descendants.
Okay.
We're the descendants of
Hey,
Mars.
Rich.
And then the aliens hid their gold on our planet, and they just dispersed it everywhere.
You know they're probably already mining gold on the backside of the moon that we just don't know about.
Because the evil planet Darth Vader, was going to collect it, all that gold, but they couldn't find it, so they gave up.
Okay, well, on. Seriously.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys actually know what they're mining on the surface of the moon right now?
I know what Buyer Boy
No,
is. I'm sorry, bud.
But nobody's there
Right,
yet.
okay.
What's
No.
up, John?
It's
Tell
just the
us.
equipment, right?
No. Right now, basically, there are rock geos, and they kind of form almost like if you want to call it
Egg shape.
it's like a force field, so to speak, but it's not. It's a barrier, and it protects from the UV from the sun. They're mining that right now to use and to try to integrate for better paneling and stuff for the astronauts and on the space shuttles.
Okay. But you're talking the machines on Mars are doing that right now.
No,
This is the stuff on the moon, actually. This is happening. It's real. You can look it up. You can see it live. It's
I believe you. I know we have equipment on Mars already.
Well, there's the rover on Mars, isn't there? And have we not lost contact with it?
That I don't know. I know that I haven't heard nothing in a while about it.
We have a lot of equipment on the moon, though.
That's what we're talking about.
See, that's what John said.
Wait a second. I heard Mars, and then I was
John nailed it on the moon thing.
Okay, the moon thing, yeah. Okay, we're doing a lot of things in our solar system.
Ethan?
Hello?
Ethan?
Oh,
It's not time yet, man. Unless you're walking to school.
What's up, CCO?
It's only 7:27.
You're safe, CCO. Just stay.
Sorry? Okay, yes. Okay.
No,
Sorry about that, guys.
No buyer boys. Don't even think about it.
He knows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get me some low sand tomorrow and pan it.
You're not going to get double the amount of value of what you pay.
I'm gonna go do it just for the hell of it, make a video out of
But
it. What
the
hell?
whole point of doing that is if you don't have sand yourself.
Should I do that? I just go get a bag of sand, see what I get out of it.
Anything you collect is all labor. So whatever you
I'm
get,
just gonna make a video to prove
well,
if there is gold in low sand.
There is gold in low sand.
We'll see.
But
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead.
Use your brain when you do it, and go make sure you buy a bag that's ripped, so you get it for half price on top of it.
And
there you go. See now.
There, now that's talk.
So I'm gonna get it for half the price because it's got a hole in it,
and
then I'm gonna pan it and see what I got.
And now you'll start possibly matching your money on it.
You might want to get a pink pan.
I'm gonna run through my gold wheel so I don't do it. No, it's not labor intensive.
That's a smart idea.
So I'm just gonna do it for the hell of it, just to make a point.
Well, I've already seen somebody do it to make a point, and they didn't make.
Sand's just a pain in the ass to run, but that's all right. I'll do it.
And there is black sand in it too.
Well, yeah, there is.
You just get a neodymium magnet.
Yeah, but
exactly.
it sucks up the gold too sometimes.
Yeah, John's got a good point. Get a magnet and get all the crap out of it.
Yeah, I got to
just take. You just take one from or a pair from a hard drive, and there you go. You stick it to the side.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I didn't know they had a magnet in the freaking hard drive.
Yes, they do.
Are you? I'm not being funny. Are you serious about that? They come in freaking. There's 2 neodymium magnets right in a hard drive and they have a stainless steel back they're attached to.
Honestly, I didn't know that.
Right.
I've never
kind of like a moon shape.
I didn't know that, John. But
yeah.
I know there are magnets in there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got loads of them because I ripped apart I don't know how many hard drives.
I've never taken apart a hard drive, and I didn't know they were actually had magnets. Otherwise, especially neodyme.
Yeah, I didn't
I've
know that either.
I've got neodyme magnets.
Later, Captain.
But of course, I had to buy them.
Okay. There's also 0.5 gram of gold at the very tip of the hard drive, where the needle is that writes onto the platinum plates.
Yeah, but I didn't know how to get the gold out of those, though, rather than.
See, I even got the impression on the outside.
Chemical. Don't you have to do some type of chemical electrolysis to get that stuff out?
Yeah, well, see, I do a lot of refining, but what you do is baby steps. You just, for the most part of it, you take apart any electrical item, and then you separate it. So you start ripping apart all the copper, you rip apart all of the aluminum. As far as steel or plastics, I recycle them. I just can't be bothered. And from there, you build up your piles, and then you approach it at a later date.
It's when you go backyard scrapping and you start doing the other stuff.
Well, yeah, and that's the other half of it. Where, see, I have like a fume hood, so it's a lot obviously safer for me, but I still wear a mask and everything else. And I'm not going to run everyone through the process, but it's basically a nitrate, hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen Becker do it many, many times.
Yeah.
And he recovers either silver.
Dude, I don't want to do that. I just want to pan a bag of low sand.
But
that's another thing Bella wants to do.
The older hard drives, you said, any older hard drive had neodyme magnets in it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't matter how many gigabytes it had or anything like that, megabytes?
Nope. Any hard drive, period. If you have a hard drive that's old and used, bring it on the camera. I'll show you. You'll need a torque screw.
I'm going to start stripping them down then. I got a freaking 10 or 15 of them that I just hanging around because I figured extra storage for older units,
No, well, take a piece of shit one or the smallest. Sorry, take a junk one, the one whichever one you don't want to use ever. You'll need to get torque screws or a drill. It depends on what your preference is.
A torque screw.
And yep, and Then what you do is you just literally unscrew them. Be careful because under the sticker on every single one, right in the middle, there's another torque screw hidden.
No, that you're right, Byers. Absolutely.
What's that?
Well, you said read my comment above. Well, he's talking about the magnets either being powerful little bastards, which they are,
Yep.
or the playground sand, which is only $3 at Lowe's. And then if you get the bag that's ripped, and you get it for $1.50. Now you can possibly make money.
Well, I didn't say you can't make money on them. I'm saying that you're not going to probably get your value out of what you paid for sand, but you can reuse the sand on other purposes.
Yeah.
And the black sand or whatever is good for gardens anyways. So you can use that too. If you separate it. So there's multiple purposes, but it's the same thing. I'm never going to go out there and be in Colorado and have a claim and go paying for gold. So maybe I can try it. And it doesn't have to be just Lowe's. But I also was told, depending upon where they're getting their sand from, you might not have gold.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know that, like, once you actually pan the gold, it's not pure gold either. You do know that, right?
You'll have to refine it.
It's anywhere from 18 to 22.
Exactly. So it still has to go through a refining process.
And you gotta burn it, of course. And then to get 24 or almost 24, you either have to be in Australia, which has been proven that they got the highest content in gold as far as carats.
Yeah, or you just literally just refine it. That's it. It's a very easy process.
Get rid of the junk metal that's in it by melting it, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't require an awful lot of chemicals for that, but you do want a safe environment, and you don't want to be messing about if you don't know what you're doing.
And to get to 4.9s, you got to really, really do it quite a few times to get 4.49.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the highest that I've managed to get any kind of carat to was almost 925 of gold, just because of micro impurities. I mean, it was technically like 99 whatever 7, but they can't call it 39, so they drop it down to the next level.
Yeah, the only way to get it to 999 legitimately is the electrolysis, whatever the fuck it is that they use there.
No, electrolysis. You can actually use electrolysis and using your chemicals to break it down to actually a better grade.
Well, electrolysis doesn't work on gold.
I'm pretty sure it does.
It's not electrolysis I'm thinking of. There's another one, but it's the same principle.
Or is it silver? Just silver for electrolysis?
Because you're thinking of like a silver cell, basically, where you're using
a big bar and you're separating from the water. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine for silver. That's not fine for gold.
All right. I know you can make your own gold if you got a big laboratory.
Well, I just have a fume hood, and that's it.
But,
I can make a lot of stuff. Let's put it that way. But I'm not about to. And some of the
change your name, John. Alchemist.
No, thank you. But no, I mean it's kind of like basic science. It's a lot of stuff you got to learn and have fun with. But like I was teaching my eldest son that some of the reactions that they were doing at high school, I was asking him. I said, "Well, hold on a minute here. You're using these chemicals, and you're not doing it in a fume hood." But he's told me obviously it's on a very tiny scale. But still, it's like, hold on a minute here. You're producing mustard gas, or you're producing this.
Yep.
VC, right. See you later, bud.
Welcome to the stream, buyers. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I can't get to the hard drives. It's raining in the garage.
Do us all a favor and shut your camera off. We want to see your ugly mug tonight.
Oh, me?
No, not you.
She's-
Now, buyers join the stream.
Oh. Where did CCO go? What the hell?
Probably.
He's gone. He's gone.
Well, anytime, VC, man. You're always welcome, brother.
Oh my God, Buyer Boys is up and BC dropped.
Yep.
All right, night, BC.
See, now Byers has got to unmute himself so he can actually talk to us.
Yeah, give the bags a try. I've seen, like I said, I've seen it on Clash Guitar. Shane did quite a few bags of them using a spruce and everything. So give it a shot, man. I would love to see a video of it. Hell, that's better than looking at all these pouring videos. Of course, he quit because he couldn't talk.
Well,
Or
I don't know
his
if that's the case. He may just fucked up something.
or his mic's not working. John,
Yes.
hi. You're awfully quiet all the time.
No, it's all right. I was just listening in. You know, my 2 cents on these Pater, packages are it's a con. You know, everyone I've seen has not gotten anything more than the quote, we guarantee this. How the hell can you guarantee Pater? You can't unless you're salting it.
Yeah, they're salting it.
Every one of them, they are salting. You're right, exactly. But it's just for the practice of it, which is cool. But as far as making a profit, unless the gold goes up to $3,000 an ounce, and I mean that justly, that's the only way you're going to make any money back because you're spending or getting back half of what you spent. So to get the value of what you got out of the freaking stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things.
What is that?
It guarantees you what, like half a gram or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how much do they cost?
It depends on how big a bag you buy. I've seen some of it guarantee ounces. It just depends on the amount of money you're willing to spend.
It's because they salt it. They give you just enough to make that ounce, and if there's anything else in that shit,
all you're paying for is the experience. You're not going to get nothing out of that shit.
Yeah, you're losing money regardless.
It's cool. It's cool when you're up here, let's say New York or Canada, and you're not have nothing to do, and nothing to show for anything. You can't get outside to go and do your own panning, whatever. It's cool to do. It's a post. What do you call it?
Right. Well, I'm from New York. I lived most of my life in Connecticut. Well, I say most of my life. Okay, forget it. But I lived in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And there's streams. There's all sorts of stuff. And if you go in there, you'll dig up stuff. It's most of them will have things. You just have to explore.
Well, New York, you're not allowed to keep any gold whatsoever.
Well, over here, you can go to the beach or wherever you need to go to, but you can only take one bucket away with you. So basically, you want to do the majority of your panning, sluicing, and everything all in one, which I was going to buy the kids one of those multi-buckets to do. And then they can, take it away, come back home, wash it, rinse it. My youngest son is the one who has already panned out gold, and he's the one who's really into the metal detecting.
Why are you guys timed out? Are you fucking idiots timing each other out?
Who?
Byers and Al.
I have not timed anybody out. I'm looking at
well, neither
the
have I.
video
I
stream.
looked up and I'm like, they're both gone.
Okay.
I think Byers is screwing around.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't do anything to anyone. I don't time anyone out. I don't mess around with that.
No,
It's not my place.
What he's trying to say, John, is shut up, Al. Let him talk. I got it.
Oh man.
So, Phil, are you all right, bud?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I just shitty day today, so that's why I was just like, nah, anything goes today, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. Now, look, I'm not trying to start a war or a conversation here because I mean I think it's probably no illusion for most people out there, or for some people out there, that Novus and I kind of had a big fallout. But I am actually kind of concerned regarding his accident. I mean, I don't wish that upon anyone. But I was asking someone, just kind of, procedural and stuff like that. And it just dawned upon me that, unless he's had some major, fractures or internal bleeding, they wouldn't have kept him in, for more than, let's say, 2 days at the most.
Yeah, just for observation. Exactly.
Now, from what I got from your first video when you first posted it, and I was like, oh crap, as I said, I was actually quite concerned at that time, and I'm thinking, well,
I don't know what day the accident was, so it may have only been a 24-hour watch. I have no idea.
Oh, okay, right. See, I was under the impression like he was in there for weeks or something.
No. It was sometime this week.
Okay,
2 cents.
that's fine.
2 cents.
I think
Go for it.
happened Sunday night, but I don't know.
On my accidents that I've had, I could guarantee that he was bruised, black and blue, had some hurt, probably thought he was having a heart attack, got chest pains because of having the accident on his side, and he is kind of squirrely a little bit, so he probably could have thought of that. And yeah, like you said, it's only 1 day, probably. Because him being in for more than 1 or 2 days, I was released immediately, and I rolled my vehicle end over end 3 times. To the point where I was black and blue everywhere. I couldn't walk for a week.
I'm not questioning, injuries, as I said, last night. The fact is, I've seen very minor injuries that were fatal, and I've seen, what should be a fatal accident be very minor injuries. So, I've pulled victims out of all sorts of things, and I thought, how the hell are you alive? But then I've also seen people milk it, which is kind of a recent trend where, they'll complain, of course, for the whiplash compensation and everything else. And we've had to cut the roofs off. Well, not us, the fire brigade did that. And then we would extract them from the top and pull them out. And,
I know where you're going.
But I was thinking, well, basically, is he okay kind of thing? Because, that's where I'm at. And obviously, he's the one who's going to have to answer to that.
Yeah.
And I think he's probably going to want to keep that as quiet, realistically, as possible, because it depends on what his end game is for that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I thought the same thing.
That's enough.
If he's a passenger in another vehicle and he's been, injured, no doubt he's going after compensation. Period.
There you go. Like I said, you didn't need to go any further, or it was already set in stone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
I'm not even going to even get into that because that's not my business.
No, it's not mine either.
That's just kind of where I leave it.
Yeah, that's cool.
he is going through a lot of, hardships with, not what do you call it, losing his family and all that. He's in a separate world. He's in Florida now.
Yeah.
Just per se, hey, maybe I get something out of this. It's like me being out for 2 years of not being able to work because I can't be on my feet. Realistically, the doctor says there's nothing wrong with me. But you go try to walk on what I have.
Well, do you try to walk, with what I have? I'll tell you that much. I could barely walk.
Well, you have a serious back issue as far as spine.
Yes.
Mine is just freaking blood vessels and what do you call it, blockage and all that, swelling. And swelling doesn't help anybody.
No.
As far as being able to do stuff, let alone walk on a swollen foot. And then when you get hole, I'm a diabetic, yes.
Are you on blood thinners as well?
No, they tried. I have a GI bleed. I can't do it. But yet the hospital started giving me blood thinners when I was in there this last time. I said, you need to look at my report. I have a problem with my GI tract. But they have
but that's, what, that can easily be sorted. Your gastrointestinal tract is absolutely fine. They can sort that out or temporarily do it by putting anything from a colostomy bag or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's true.
The main thing is obviously you could die if you do have any blockages. And if you had any blockages, and you might have used that in kind of like a looser term, you may have narrowing of the arteries or whatever. But if you have any blockages, then you'd be already on, in the hospital. They'd be removing that because that will cause a heart attack or an MI, myocardial infarction.
Even though I see a cardiologist, and I just had a CT scan, and I was just told that I'm in perfect health. Okay?
Right. Okay. So
I also had an echocardiogram with a treadmill. My heart,
ECG,
is functioning just fine. Everything in my body is working good up until you get down to the kneecaps. And everywhere from the kneecaps down, or I should say my thighs, is causing me to be weak, and I can't stand on my feet.
Are you getting water retention? I'm not, and trust me, that's not a girl thing. Are you getting water retention with swelling?
Yep. And because I have the open wounds, which is vascular venous disease, or whatever you want to call it, vascular venous veins. There's nothing arterially that they can do with a shunt or a stent. So
have you tried honey?
Yeah.
I'm not being funny.
No,
I'm seriously not being funny at all.
Honest to God, I do honey.
Yeah. Okay.
The honey's a real thing, trust me.
And also, have you tried for the open wound the maggot treatment? And again, this is not a joke.
That's only in England. But hey, no, I mean that's what they use there mostly on.
No, they use a lot of different things. It depends on what it is. But if you use the maggot treatment, then you use the honey treatment, and there's an artificial graft now that will help once all of the dead tissue's away.
It's called or cell stems, which I have been placed with cell stems, and that it doesn't help. What do you call it? Heal.
Wow.
I got a hole in my foot the size of a $50 on my paw of my paw print of my on my left foot. Big hole. Okay, and it diminishes and it comes, it doesn't heal. Most of the fatty tissues are gone. The flesh is kind of dissipated, but it still can't. We still couldn't get it healed. I spent 8 months in a wound care trying to get it healed without getting the problem fixed. The problem is I have blockages and I have this venous veins. I do have a vascular doctor. I have, what did I say, 13 doctors? I probably exaggerated 7 doctors or 7 specialists that I see. I'm on 25 different medications, John. 25 medications, John. I said it twice now.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
It's like,
I'm just counting up how many I'm on, but that's a whole different ball game. So yeah, okay.
okay, so you know what I'm saying? It's like they really don't have an idea. One of the vascular doctors that I talked to, and not the main surgeon, the main surgeon says there's nothing he can do as far as I have 60% in my left leg. Is that 60% blockage or is that 40% blockage? Because they just said 60%. On my right leg or lower, whatever, when they did the thing, is 70%. When they did all the scans and everything, they show no blockages. But yet I have swelling and I have weeping and I have all that shit, which is vascular venous veins. He said, not the surgeon, but the doctor says something about burning it with a wire, your capillaries or your smaller ones that are centimeters
Yeah,
in size,
cauterizing it.
cauterizing it so it goes, the actual blood actually flows to the bigger veins below your muscle tissue and that. So that's what I'm hoping for, that they might be able to do for me, because it's both my left and right legs. And then they blame everything on diabetes, but yet I keep it under control of it about 120 and 130.
It doesn't make sense to me. And as I said, you know, I'm only you know, a trained advanced paramedic, but I've seen enough surgeries. I've seen enough patients that have various types of either topical or vascular or you know, like MRSA, and yours is sounding more and more like MRSA, but it's one of those very weird situations. And if you do have MRSA, you'll probably be oozing out, you know, this like yellow pus on a regular basis.
Clear.
Around the wound.
Around the wound, it's clear.
It's just clear pus.
And it's multiple wounds, not just one. I had my whole backside of my shin leg. There's nothing but a big open wound. And it heals, it scabs over, and then when that actually heals, that wound right there, another one opens up. Which is
how deep does it go down?
I don't know. Size of a quarter.
Does it go down to the bone is what I mean?
No, it does not. The one in my foot, but the one in my foot does.
Right,
and
okay.
It heals, and then it goes, you know, I change my bandages every single day. Okay, so, and I've had that wound for 5 years. But just recently, I got put in the hospital because of blockage to my right foot, which caused swelling, and then ended up causing blisters on the ends of my toes, which caused it to turn black after they blew up or whatever, you know, exploded.
Yeah, because of course at that point you're cutting off your blood supply. So that's not a blockage. That's a physical, you know, manifesting of.
Yeah, you're getting necrosis there. It's dying.
Yeah, that was overnight. Not even 18 hours overnight that all this happened. And the following 2 days after it all happened, after the blisters popped, that's when I started seeing the black toes, which is the picture I sent to Mike Wolf, which he disappeared after I sent it. He wanted it. I gave it to him.
Do you keep your you know, feet elevated?
Yep, most of the time as I can. Usually it's my left foot because that's the one with the big hole in it. The right one, I never had problems. In the 5 years that I had problems with my left foot, I've never had any problems with real swelling and all that, except for the vascular venous disease, or what do you want to call it, on my shins and legs.
Where
I would get infected all the time, and they would get red, inflamed, the whole 9 yards. And I'm back on antibiotics again.
Okay, what state are you in?
New York.
Okay. What I would do if I were you is I would deliberately look within your state, but from no one that you've seen. So, or even Connecticut, for Christ's sakes. I mean, they have a fantastic,
I can't do
spot there.
I can't do
Well, just listen.
Okay.
Have a look to find skin specialists. And you can do this online just to see who specializes in what exact area. You're looking for things that will deal, someone that will deal with topical, with any kind of infections, whatever. There'll be a long list, and then send them a letter along, just a generic letter to say, look, hi, I'm a patient, blah, blah, blah. Right. These are my symptoms. They've ongoing. I'm seeing X amount of doctors. Is this something that you can help with? Give them your, contact details and wait and see. Try a couple specialists, and if one of them phones you up, then obviously you could have a full conversation, and that would be the best bet, because right now seeing a vascular surgeon or specialist is okay. He or she is managing that under control, i.e. the blood flow, which is fine until the swelling appears.
Right.
You need to get to the root cause of it, and you need that solved and resorted. Having it open for 5 years is unacceptable. Right. Over here, I think even in America, it's cruelty.
I think it is. You know what they did? You know what they did for Wound Care Center? Because that's all they do is for wounds.
Right.
They put me in a contact cast twice a week. I had to go back twice a week and have the contact cast removed and replaced. And it took 8 months. They tried everything: stem cells, this kind of collages, or whatever you want to call it, collages, this, that, silver nitrate. Nothing actually healed it. And then I'm thinking it was like lack of oxygen, whatever, because I had a cast on for like 5 months, taking off twice a week. I had to see these doctors, paying the fucking and 4 hospitals, okay, 4 different hospitals, 2 vascular surgeons now. This is my second.
They're missing something.
This is my second opinion.
Yep.
And
I would look for a specialist, not a hospital.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I've been referred to. And this was my second referral to this other vascular doctor that says, there's nothing I can do for you, but I want you to come in for a follow-up. And then one of his staff doctors told me about this, burning of the vascular. So that's in August 3rd, I think.
Right. Okay. Well, then what I'll do is I'll have a look today, because I don't want you to have it cauterized immediately, but I'll have a look today, and I'll see what I can do as far as who I think may be appropriate. And I'll do me a favor. I'll shoot me an email, just a generic email, because I know that you're 5 hours behind me. So, what time will you be waking up today?
I usually go to bed about whenever, and I'm usually up by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which would be 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock my time, right? Okay, so, all right. Well, what I'll do is I'll reply back to your email.
I mean, I could send pictures of it, of what it looked like, the beginning, but I can't show you the end because I haven't taken pictures of it. That's my right foot.
No, it's all right. I don't need the pictures. I just need the description. Because write down a generic email to tell me what the symptoms are. what your other health conditions are. Don't give me. I don't want personal details, bud.
First thing they're going to ask
So-
me, do I smoke? Yep. Do I drink?
Well,
Yep.
yeah,
All
but like,
What's
okay,
your
how
problem?
much do you how much do you drink a day, or in a week?
Well, in a day, 6 to 8 beers. That's if somebody
Okay,
buys it
right.
from me, if I have no income.
So
But-
on an average,
Average 6
on
to
an average, 6 to 8, right? Put that in the email. Put how many you smoke in an email. Any other bad habits that you may have.
30,
Hold on,
30.
give me a second, guys. I need to give my mechanic my wife's car keys. 1 second.
All right, I'll shoot you an email. I'll give you the gory details. And hey, I might even show you pictures because I can get good close-ups.
Al, he had to leave, buddy.
Oh,
He'll be
Sorry.
right back, but
hey,
yeah.
Myers, it's your turn. Talk quick.
Have
Here,
they ever wound vac on your foot, Al?
Let me mute John for a minute. Just kidding. Oh, I can't unmute him.
Nope.
All right.
Have they ever tried a wound vac on your foot?
What is it?
A wound vac. Phil, you know what I'm talking about. They use them in the military.
This
Yep.
they were talking about. They were going to put me in a pressure.
A pressurized oxygen chamber.
Yeah, it's called something, but it's
Hyperbaric chamber.
Hyperventilation chamber. Yeah.
Hyperbaric chamber.
Hyperbaric. That's what I meant.
Yeah, the wound vac basically depletes it of oxygen and makes your body work twice as hard. That way, when they put you in the hyperbaric chamber, it's oxygen saturated. Then
No.
the wound vac takes all the crud that's leaking out away and puts a natural suction on it.
I can do that with a knife.
Well, yeah, you can, but you can't put
But
a
anyway,
suction on it unless you're going to
No,
put
they
your
would
mouth
not.
on
They would not do that because the insurance that I had.
it.
But
See,
now I can't even get back into the wound care clinic to do that because they're the ones with the hyperbaric chambers. The wound
Right.
clinic. There's one in Syracuse, and then there's one in the Oswego Hospital.
It
right? I
sounds
know
like
Phil knows well.
honestly, it sounds like the doctors aren't doing shit for you because of your insurance.
Thank you. And now
Or lack thereof. Yes,
What are you
I
saying?
agree, Phil.
when he was saying Connecticut, I said that's not going to go because I have New York State Medicaid
Right. Right.
insurance, so I can't just cross over and expect it to be covered in another state.
Right.
Not that I know of. Maybe.
Hey, John,
maybe-
if you're back, you're muted, buddy.
Hey, John, come on back. Unclick your mute button.
He may not be back yet.
Yeah, I just figured if he was, he didn't figure it out yet.
He's
My
back.
bad. They should be able to allow you to freaking unclick it.
I can on my phone. There a minute ago, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I timed myself out, who I timed out.
You time me out.
I didn't or not.
Or you should say you shut me out.
This is actually the longest I've spent on one of these streams. I was on there the other day for, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. So,
I like your coyote picture. I'm sorry I caught it a whoop, but they're almost the same breed, pretty much.
no, they're not. They're way different.
They got dog feet. They got paws. They got sharp ears.
They're four-legged dumpsters is all they are.
Yeah, and I never seen a coyote unless it was on Wile E. Coyote's cartoon.
Yeah, that's
Beep beep.
Hello, come on back. We just muted you just in case.
No, I heard. I was following Phil's instructions, so I went and unmuted myself. I heard all about the insurance and stuff.
Yeah, that's the only problem about going to out of state because I might not be able to be covered by it, and I've got a pretty big box of medical bills that I can't pay for anyways because of my Walmart insurance, which was Blue Cross Blue Shield. Boy, do they suck.
hey Al.
Yes.
Here, I don't know about up there. Here in Ohio, if your insurance doesn't cover something and you don't have the means to pay it at all, like it sounds like you don't.
No.
There is a deal through the hospital. You got to fill out a bunch of paperwork and stuff,
Yep.
but they basically do away with those bills if your insurance won't cover them.
Here. Okay, I went to see it. Just this
Yeah, I
is
think that's under the Obama bullshit that they just pretty much wipe it.
this
No,
is
it's been
this,
years and years. My mom done it for when I was a kid.
this is a story of a man called Al that was looking to get blood pressure pills that needed a primary care doctor.
Mhm.
The problem with the primary care doctor, it takes a month or two to get what do you call it? Permission to come see them.
Mhm.
I finally got permission to see them after a couple months. Dr. Gotham was his name for Prime Care, which is who I still see Prime Care. But I went in there and he did this and did a full physical, and he said, "Oh my God, your blood pressure is at 235. You're having a heart attack." Called the ambulance and shipped me off as having a heart attack.
Right.
I went to see him to get blood pressure pills and to be seen about the pains that I was having in my lower right hand abdomen area type deal.
Mhm.
Okay, which ended up being a gallbladder, and I was in serious pain. I'm in serious pain. So he sent me there, and he sent me to Syracuse in an ambulance. The ambulance ended up wiping the bill off. After the insurance paid $7,000 of the $10,000+ worth. They wanted me, being that they were a volunteer, they wrote it off. The rest of it, as long as I sent them the check that I got from the insurance, because they can't pay a volunteer fire department or EMT for some reason. Okay. Yeah. So they sent me the check with their name on it, and all I had to do was sign it and send it to them and explain my situation. They took care of that bill. Okay, gone. The $20,000 to tell me I had hypertension. 11 hours in upstate medical in emergency room. And that's all they could come up with, that I had hypertension.
Which is high blood pressure.
Yeah.
$20,000 for the hospital.
Okay, $20,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Could see and treat numerous patients in and out, and still run several ambulances for about a week without any issues whatsoever. So I mean, we have a PCT. I mean, there's primary care treatments all over the place.
Right.
We also have GPs and stuff like that. What Obama, you guys may or may not like it. I don't think that he got anywhere near what he was trying to achieve, but he's kind of caught somewhat in the middle with that. But I'm not going into politics.
Right.
What he was trying to do is to emulate the NHS system over here, which means, like, when I had an issue with my shoulder, which I still do, with my neck, shoulder, arm area, I was able to go in, see a doctor. I'm now booked in for my MRI. Again, nothing I'm paying apart from my fuel. Or if I really need to, they would pick me up on a patient transport system.
Oh.
Now that's really kind of pushing it for the patient transport, but usually I would just pay a taxi if I would need to. Then I'll have all the treatment, including surgical and whatever consultations, and I'll get my medication, which is the only thing I have to pay for, but I'm on a yearly. I pay £7 a month, I think it is, for my medication, because they're capped out. You pay per prescription.
Right.
So if there's a number of medications on one prescription,
$7.
you only pay that one sheet.
Boy, I wish that was the case here.
Well, yeah, the thing is, though, is that you don't go into debt. The whole foundation behind the NHS was to give the best, and we do have the best treatments in the world. over here. And we could argue the hell about it as well.
But see, you
But
guys started the NHS.
just after World War II, 1947. 1946 is when it was a thought. 1947 it was implemented. 1948 it began.
During Queen Elizabeth's time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Okay. And that's when the National Health Association or whatever society, NHS, came about.
Service. Yep.
And that also transferred to Australia.
Yep.
It also did the same thing in Canada, and a bunch of all the other islands that that England is a part of.
Yep.
And
so hold on. So a big part of the world it has it. Wow.
And not us.
Yes, and Trump comes over, and I again, I'm not pushing politics. It's just a fact. Trump has come over and has tried pushing private health, to us. Now we already have a private health system as well, which I am also a part of, just in case I want something doing just that little bit quicker because I'm an impatient bastard, right? And guess what? It's the same doctors that are treating me on the NHS, but I might be able to see them a week or two earlier. But if it's an emergency, it's an emergency. If it's not, you're not going to be, treated as if it's an emergency.
As it should be.
Yes, and that's what the whole thing is. I mean, we have out-of-hour surgeries day and night. You can have a GP come around to your house, so a doctor or a nurse or, an ambulance technician or a paramedic will come around to your house to help and look after you. We have an aging population, so there's also a huge range of carers that will come over, and visit you, especially like in a lot of cases where you may just be alone and with major health issues. So they'll come by, they'll help do dressings, they'll help, just see how your well-being is.
Yeah, in-home nursing, yep.
Oh, believe it or not, Medicaid, which is state aid in New York, doesn't believe in home health care. As far as coming to change my bandages or anything to take care of me, nope, it's not happening.
You need to talk to your doctor about hospice, Al. It's different than in-home health. Hospice will be there and take care of you.
Well, that's what I was told, that there's a thing about they don't do that. You got to actually be admitted.
Nope.
Okay.
Here in New York, it is.
I'd do more homework on that, Al.
I'm going to do more homework because it's just, it really is frustrating. I mean, I've seen both sides of the law and, like both sides of, this whole medical debate. And trust me, there are things that I miss in America and that we can't do over here. And I wish we could implement them. But then I also understand the reasons why. Although I don't agree with them, I understand the reasons why. So, you take someone who's trying to commit suicide. In America, I could turn around and say to the police, hey, look, Phil's trying to commit suicide. They will come by. They'll question you. If they're not still 100% sure, they'll request, an ambulance, or they'll take you themselves to the hospital
for 48-hour eval.
Yeah, 24, 48 hours, psych evaluation, and that's it. Now we cannot do that. In fact, we can't touch a patient. We were able to sedate patients in America, just because they were at risk.
If you believe,
of harm.
Professional believe that they were a threat to themselves or others, correct?
Yeah, and we cannot do that over here. It is against their human rights. Now, although just like America, suicide is still a crime,
Oh, it is.
It's not a crime as much as they make it out to be over here. It's more of, well, you know, if you're going to jump off a bridge, you're going to jump off a bridge. We'll find your body afterwards. We'll do whatever we can to stop you, but, you know, we're not going to do anything. But for the most part, most of the mental health patients that have these psych evals don't actually need it. They just want attention.
Mm-hmm.
And there's hotlines, there's places they can go here, you know. So there's a huge wealth of stuff here. We can still section a patient, but you need to have so many doctors, so many nurses, a psych, and you know, another healthcare professional like myself to sign a form. And once all of those signatures are done, only then can we take the patient away with the help of the police in handcuffs.
Which by then it's long done and over with.
Well, I got to stay in a room that was a suicidal person, and they had cameras on them all night long.
Yep.
Big time.
See, if you're suicidal, and I'm just giving this as a stupid example, though, but if you are suicidal, usually, in my experience, you don't tell anyone. You just do it. You may give subtle clues, but you just do it.
Or you leave a paper trail per se, you know, to lead up to it. But
A lot of times,
come out and say, I'm going to shoot myself or I'm going to jump off the
No,
bridge.
the paper trail is usually a desperate attempt to talk them out of it. That's not
Right.
That's not my mind is set yet.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's well, I'm kind of thinking about it, or maybe. But if you're going to do it, you're going to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm in a dark place, and those are the people you really need to kind of be afraid of, because those are the people who, if they can have access to any kind of a vehicle, a firearm, or any kind of weapon, period, those are the people that can swing in any direction, and you really need to observe those, you know, those people quickly.
Themselves, you, a herd of people, anybody.
Yeah. And those are the kind of people that, you know, should be, you know, 48 hours minimum, or the police should be paying them a visit very quickly and starting to monitor them very quickly.
Right. I hate to say it,
trying to help out. Don't strong arm, but try to help them out.
Right.
Where are you going? Did you just say you were leaving?
No. I said I hate to say it, but I've kind of dealt with that suicide thing when my mother did some not so respectful things, and she ended up in the psych ward for 7 days. So yeah.
It depends on what type of personality you actually have.
Yeah. I mean,
if you're manic depression, you're just going to do it. Nobody's going to know it.
Yep.
You don't have to tell nobody. You're not going to say shit.
Right.
You're just going to do it, or you're going to attempt to do it and not get away with it, maybe.
Well, her deal was she took a whole bottle of painkillers and a whole bottle of tequila and ended up in the psych ward she went to see her therapist the next day. Therapist said, you take her here now, or I could have the police take her there. And I was like, I'll gladly take her. She ain't getting away from me. I'll trip the bitch, you know.
Mine was
well done. Because that was not a cry for help. That was an actual attempt.
Yep.
And that was a genuine attempt. I know that only too well because my brother, who's, you know, incarcerated, before he became incarcerated and did the thing that he had done, he actually drove his vehicle out and barricaded it in a parking lot where he couldn't be found. Only whilst he was starting to lose consciousness, decided to say goodbye to someone, and they tracked him down and rescued him at that point. But yeah, he did the same thing, drove a vehicle. The police came in, smashed up the window. He had taken numerous bottles of pills and some kind of alcohol as well.
You're not going to call the drain police if I tell you a story. Okay, I guess I better not tell the story then.
Not sure what you mean.
Yeah.
13
No,
guys,
me neither.
13 Valium and a 6-pack of beer, 11th grade. What's that tell you?
13
Yeah,
Valium.
depression.
Yep.
Is that a cry for help or is that trying to commit?
Both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where I was at one time.
Yeah.
I have manic depression. I've been diagnosed with it.
Yep.
So the reason I drink is I don't. It just soothes my abilities not to worry about shit like that.
Right.
So it's a help and sometimes a nuisance.
Well,
So there you go.
hold on. I'm just letting my boy go off to school, but I'm still listening.
Oh, that's good. Get them to school.
Yep.
Say goodbye, Caleb.
Bye. Hope you
Bye.
have a nice day.
Bye, Caleb. That's an awesome name.
Gotta say it
Later,
again?
Caleb.
Have a
Bye.
good
Hope
day,
you have a
buddy.
nice day.
Study hard.
He says bye. Hope you have a nice day.
So, anyways, yeah, I know what depression and we call it depression and suicide feels like.
Right. They diagnosed my mom bipolar manic depressive. That's what it was.
That's exactly the terminology. But in the day, there was no such thing as bipolar
Right.
in the 70s.
Right.
Okay, and then all of a sudden they come up with this fancy term to almost identify all maniacs is bipolar.
Right. It lumped it all together into one big general
Yeah.
kind of name.
Even though there's different tiers to it, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
I went through a lot
seen.
of psychology on that shit.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I've seen the scary side of that, and I don't want to see it again. I don't wish it on nobody else. But
It's sad. There's nothing. I mean, I woke up 3 days later. They decided not to pump my stomach, and it's like, oh my god, thank you very much. Well, why the hell am I in a factory store?
yeah,
Food factory store at that. Yeah, my aunts went out to the shoe factory outlet and freaking took me with them. 3 days later, I was like, I'm waking up to it.
what the reality check was for my mom was after we got her to the hospital and they kind of clarified the situation and said she's gonna be all right. We'll give her this to counteract the pain meds. Blah blah blah. She had to go spend her time in the psych ward, and during the psych ward stay, she's seen people that were a whole lot worse off than she was, and that was 100% gut check for her. And she's like, "Oh shit, maybe I ain't as bad as what I think I am, or I don't have it as bad as what I think I do."
Well, yeah, which is pretty bad when you diagnose yourself and then look at other people. It's like, what?
Yeah,
What the hell am I doing here?
yeah, yeah. But that was her gut check, and sometimes I have to remind her of that gut check, but it is what it is. I'm glad she learned a lesson. I'm glad she's still here.
Yep. Me too. Just for the record.
I came real close again in 2005, but I had a lot of things going for me, so that kind of helped a little bit. But with my ex that said she didn't love me anymore 3 years ago in 2005. It's like, really? You just telling me this now? After, bitching, I quit drinking for 2 years. Yeah, now you know why I drink too. Again, right back to it.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, I'm still a nice, good person. It's just per se all the different reality checks.
Yeah. You seem like a hell of a nice guy, Al. You've had a rough go at it, it sounds like.
Yeah, I do know how to rap.
No, I don't know about all that.
Oh no, not that crap again.
I already did it tonight.
I'm a country boy from the south end of Ohio, and I think I can bust a rhyme better than you can, Al.
Oh, come on.
Wait a minute, hold on. Al's saying he only done it tonight. All right, Al, I am now classifying you as drinking too much. Do you not remember having this debate last night?
Well, I didn't get to say the whole thing all together in my.
I know they did the whole mute thing.
Yeah, it was like
And the night before that.
I kept getting ignored or talked over. It's like I couldn't even tell my story. And it was all about my buddy Dallas. Hey, Kellen, how you doing?
Kellen, what's going on, bud?
Yeah, I beat you
Hey,
too,
Colin.
even though you already knew she was there.
Hello, Kellen. I can't see the chat, guys, at all. So
Yeah, Kellen L. I'm not subscribed to you, am I? No. There we go. I'm feeling.
Well, I'm going to rectify that on my end as well.
I can't stand when somebody comes in and I'm not subscribed. Ooh, I don't know. I am
Oh,
subscribed.
I'm number 10.
I'm number 10. Take it back. I'm number 10.
I'm number 10. I'll take a bloody screenshot right now.
You're both number 10 until you click it, and then it's who's first to click it.
yeah.
I was
And
first to click it. It says 10.
It says I'm subscribed. I'm number
Right,
10.
because you both loaded your screen at the same time.
I won.
All right.
All right,
I'll give it to John. Be
we'll
done
do
with it.
We'll do it again. Go to channel. Number 11. Okay, you're number 11, boy. Uh-huh. Says it right there. I'm 10.
How does
I
it
should
say
have bloody
you're 10?
screenshot the damn thing.
How does it say you're 10, Al, when it doesn't say, Al, you're number 10? It just says there's 10 subscribers.
Well, whatever. Oh, well, mine.
Okay. Got me? All right, good.
Hey, Kellen. Who be who? Oldies and goodies or John RMS?
We're fighting over this.
Wait a second. We're going to do a poll right now. 1 and 2. Al or John? Well, Al won.
John, I'm going to use some of your terminology. Does it bloody matter?
No, I don't give a damn. I'm subscribed.
Right. That's all that matters.
Oh, all right. Telling you, these 8% bears kick your ass. Especially when
Keep
there's
dreaming.
25 ounces, man.
Keep dreaming.
He's drinking the tall ones.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pop on my. I'm gonna have to go off at the Facebook for a minute. Not Facebook. The live chat. Pop onto my computer, bet,
All
so
right.
you can see what these magnets look like. Because I have loads of them. One
Yeah,
sec.
Because I can't reach mine. Mine are soaking wet right now.
I'm in my workshop now, so one sec here.
Yeah.
What? There is no 3. You cannot go with 3. That's being impartial and freaking cruel. I subscribed to you yesterday, anyways, not today.
All right, here we go. Put that down.
And what I heard about these magnets, John, is basically the older the hard drive, the bigger the magnet, and the better it was. Is that correct?
Pretty much whatever size hard drive it is. They vary in size, but yeah, I mean, there's sizes like this one here that you can see now.
Yeah.
On the block of wood, there are.
Yep.
Hold on a minute.
Hey,
Well, there's another
Fireboy,
one.
Size does matter.
I know it does.
Yeah.
And I'm 6'9" and 300 pounds. Size matters.
I'm 5'8" and I got a hell of a girth. Look at that
And I
size.
have,
Look at the size of that magnets. Look at that, huh?
Pretty small. Fits in an Altoids can.
Hold on, no. You want to see small? Hold on, let me move this other one before I break my fingers doing it. Hold on.
Thanks.
That's how. Look. By the way, did you guys hear that? Listen.
Ka-ching. Yep.
Want to hear cha-ching? That's cha-ching.
These
Yeah, I
two guys
got-
fight over everything, Phil.
Three little small neodymium magnets.
Oh, yeah, I got them. I got them on my refrigerator.
I put these up all over the place. You also find some magnets elsewhere in computers that look like a coin, but they're a solid one. So I even got magnets in the back of that.
They look like that, right?
Yeah.
Exactly what I got right there.
Well, those aren't the hard
Yeah.
drive magnets.
Yeah, these are.
No, the hard drive ones were the ones I just shown you. These are the hard drives.
Yeah, they look like a little horseshoe.
Yeah.
Real similar.
So what's these
So
magnets?
you get two of them in every hard drive. You can see where the screws are.
Yep.
And let me see if I can mess about with this. I might open a hard drive up right now. I don't know.
Everybody knows
Hold
a
on.
magnet.
That would be called a live unboxing.
That would be called a lot.
David, don't worry about it, man. I'll die soon.
What?
Hold on. I'm gonna try.
He says he's sorry about the spot on my foot. It's not a spot. It's a big hole. Gaping hole.
Let's see here. Give me a hard drive. Nope. One.
Oh, so you've been listening to this crap? You know what, John and Buyer Boys, they're correct. I'm just getting tired of being let down. I'm getting tired of being pushed around saying there's nothing wrong with me or we can't find anything that we can fix. That's all.
There's definitely something wrong there, and the doctors maybe just don't want to do it because of the insurance reason.
Yeah.
So that's why you need to seek some other stuff.
Moving to state aid because I didn't get most of the shit didn't get paid during my Blue Cross Blue Shield crap. But being Medicaid, I can't even get the shit that goes in my foot to loosen up the fat, like a colonate G's or whatever. It freaking disintegrates the fat around the hole. Able to heal. They won't even prescribe that from the state. I've been denied 3 times now for it. So I've been stealing from the hospital. Every time I go in the hospital, they bring out a fresh tube, and guess what? It goes home with me.
I don't blame you.
And then they sent me home with a care package on this next hospital. It's like a Catholic type hospital with St. Joseph.
Ellen.
St. Joseph.
The biggest problem, it's the insurance companies.
Yeah.
But, just like Poison Oak, I was telling Phil earlier, I had a lot on my face and some elsewhere, and they wanted to send me an ambulance to another hospital because they couldn't do the job. But they wanted me to waste my money for a ride in an ambulance or anybody else's money for that matter to get a ride to get the ride to another hospital. And it's not real. It wasn't an emergency.
Right. I was gonna say if it was an emergency, yeah, I can see it. But if it, like you said, wasn't, I get you.
Poison Oak. They were afraid I was going to lose my eye. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
No,
I've had poison ivy all over me.
Here's your fucking Z-Pack steroids.
Yeah, that's all they need to do was give me some steroids. That would have been fine.
Here's some Benadryl. Go.
Yeah, I get the shot of the steroids, and they give me a Z-Pack and say, get out of here.
This hospital wouldn't even do it. They wouldn't even give me a shot. I ended up walking out of the freaking urgent care, what do you want to call it?
Yeah.
Signed my paperwork, said, fuck off.
Here's how you do this, Al.
Yeah.
This is how I get the shot for like the poison ivy because I'm like deathly allergic to it. I won't say deathly, but if I look at it, I get it.
If you get it on your neck,
yeah,
it'll close. It'll mess up.
Oh yeah. But here's how I get the shot versus the pills or them telling me to piss off, because if I catch it when it first starts, it'll go away fairly quick with the shot.
2 days. 2 days.
Right.
It's gone.
So I go in there, I tell them, hey, I got this poison ivy on my face or my ball sack or whatever.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, we'll give you these pills. I said, no, I can't swallow pills. I get choked on them. Okay, we'll give you a shot.
Yep.
That's all you say.
That's all you need is a shot. You
Yep.
don't need pills.
Yep. That's how you get the shot versus the pills. That's how I've done it.
Yeah. But they wouldn't give me the shot, and they would not write me a script. And then, like I said, I finally just said, screw it, because no, we're going to send you to upstate, which is 30 miles away from the ambulance. For what?
And part of it, you can ask Phil this, part of it is you knowing how to talk to the doctors and persuade them to get what you want or need.
It really wasn't a doctor. It was a nurse practitioner. They think they know every fucking thing.
Yeah, same deal. You got to know how to talk to them.
So, anyways, I ended up getting 8 pills And we're talking tiny prednisone, right? Little
Yep.
tiny,
Yep.
and splitting them in half. And I ended up with 16 little half tablets, and I took one a day.
Well, with the prednisone, you're supposed to start out at like 10 pills and
5, 10, yeah, whatever.
yeah, whatever it is, and taper back down. But yeah, I get you.
But my doctor that I used to have before he passed away, Dr. Guerrero, he would give me a bottle of this shit, and he said, "Whenever you get it, just take it."
Yeah,
So there was no stir stepping back in the 70s and 80s.
right.
But this
The nurse
is
practitioner that I seen, she'd give me a pack of that prednisone and write me 10 or 12 refills on it.
this prednisone. This is a little higher dose, but I haven't taken any. These are ones I given my sister and my dad.
Right.
I was going to say, you're taking them backwards.
I'm not taking them.
Yeah, because you're supposed to start at the big end.
First day you're supposed to take six of them. Let's say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I got a whole bottle that my mom had when she needed the prednisone. So I'm good to go. So which I'm not getting out in the field anytime soon. Getting poison ivy or oak. But a spider bite's the same way. They do the same thing with prednisone. They stir step you.
Yep, sure do. Hey, Phil, I got a question for you. Kind of a dumb question.
Purple.
Blue. Blue 7.
Pink.
That's what. I was in a live Facebook chat the other day, and a dude from, where was he? He wasn't from New York, but he was up in there, maybe Maine, up in that direction. He's like, "Man, you sound like one of them hillbillies out of Kentucky." Do I sound like a hillbilly out of Kentucky? Tell me the truth. No?
No, actually,
Governor, I wouldn't say from Kentucky.
But I got a little bit of a southern-ish accent.
You got a southern twang.
You got a southern accent, but you're definitely not Kentucky.
Okay, I can deal with that. That's no problem. But he was like straight out of the fucking banjo picking woods kind of Kentucky. I'm like, no, not quite.
It's a cross between Louisiana and Ohio, and then you do it there, and then split that in the middle, and then you got yourself Kentucky.
You got to remember, the farther northeast you go, the less you hear of the twang.
You don't hear it.
I hear it all the time, and mine's very, very, very subtle.
Right.
And I hear it all the time. Oh, you're from down south, aren't you? And I'm like, no.
See, to me, you don't have an accent, Phil. Well,
Right.
You know, right. I just don't hear it. Now, Al's got that Brooklyn-ish kind of accent going on there a little bit.
That's because I've been all over the freaking place. I've been everywhere.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah, I'm definitely an everywhere man, too.
And, of course, John over there, he's got an accent so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw.
Oh, no, he's definitely got a New England accent with an English accent.
Yep.
Yes.
I know.
It's like, hey, yous guys, or something like that. You can hear the freaking accent, his Connecticut accent.
Yeah, he's got the
he does not have a New York accent, that's for sure.
He's got the American English accent.
Yeah.
I think. Can you guys see me on this or see this on the screen?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna try to bust open this small hard drive here.
What
I just found the tools that I needed.
What size is it? I might need you to send it to me.
Well, no, this is only a small Seagate, 40 gigabytes.
That's Seagate.
Call it what you may. It's a freaking hard drive. I'm busting it open.
Only 40 megabytes?
40 gigabytes.
Oh, gigabytes.
Yeah,
So
look here. Do you see how this is raised?
We're talking 1986.
Now, we're talking 2019 now. Pay attention.
No. What the hard drive
Pay attention to what he's showing you.
Do you see this bubble here?
Yep. That's the one you were talking about, the set screw.
There's going to be one there, yeah. So first I just need to grab this outer casing off. So give me a sec. I got 2 screws for that.
Kellen had a thing where she's saying you're paying $500 a month to cover nothing. Why are you paying $500? Well, family plan. Okay, never mind.
Or she's talking for insurance.
Well, I was paying $36, $72, $144 single per month.
That's it, Al?
For nothing. Well, no, that's it because I was half of it was covered by Walmart.
I worked for the Walmart DC here in Ohio, 7012, and
Yeah.
I was paying $240 every 2 weeks for my insurance for just me.
Yeah, $36 or $32 all I was paying, but I didn't. I didn't
I
do
was
the.
paying $240,
Yeah,
$240.
150 bucks a week for one person is average.
How much?
1 to 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had to pay that much. Also, I didn't opt for all the other bullshit. You know, death dismemberment, freaking dental, eyeglass.
Walmart, where I'm at, didn't have vision until about 2 years ago.
Yeah, we have vision here, and it's what is our number of the freaking store now?
Didn't have dental either. They didn't give a shit about our eyes or our teeth, but they, do everything else.
Well, and I agree. Insurance is a joke. What they should be doing, if instead of this mandated, you have to have insurance, Obamacare bullshit,
That's gone now.
Gone now.
which they should do is mandate that you take a percentage of your income and up to a certain dollar amount.
It's called 10%, which is like what you pay the government every year.
Right, and then have it set aside in a financial support account.
Right.
So say you cap out at 50 grand. Boom, once you hit 50, you stop paying into it until you use it at the hospital.
Yep.
You know, I say the same thing about tax. If they just taxed everybody 10% of what their income was, you don't need to do all this filing shit. The only problem is you lose all these people that need jobs. 10%, right there, right across the board. That's how much you owe the federal government.
Well, that whole fucking IRS thing is a joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know what? I'll never collect a check again from them until I pay my $50,000 debt for 2009 for my house being taken away by the bank. Yeah. All because I abandoned the mother stupid thing.
There you go. There's the hidden screw, now unveiled.
Yeah, I've seen that screw before. Yeah, they're torque bits. You know, I do microwaves with the torque bits. I don't have one sometimes. And I just turn the shit off.
Well, that's,
And
the
pop it
other
up.
option is just to drill it. But yeah, I mean, I've just I was looking around for something that I can hopefully show you guys live on screen. Here we go. Popping
Yep.
it off.
You're doing a good job.
There it is.
I've never taken one apart. There it is. There's that round one.
There's your magnets. Now we'll have a screw up top.
You know, the magnet's made more like a spring, isn't it?
No, not really.
slow-
Spring slide on it.
To slow the disc down? What?
They pop off.
Hey, Phil, you see those
sorry.
shiny discs right there?
Yeah, I see. Shiny.
I was talking to Phil. Those make dang good pistol targets about 40 yards because there's a stack of 20 of them there.
Oh,
No, there's not a stack of 20. There's probably only about 3 or 4 in this one.
Well, the one I tore apart had a passel load of them in there.
Well, a lot of them are coated in platinum.
Well, I shot that platinum all to hell.
Well, there you go. Right. I think I got all the screws out.
So it's just that one
There we go.
one unit, and that's the magnet. It's neodyne.
Nope, there's
two
another one
magnets.
under here as well.
Yeah, one top, one bottom.
You gotta dig a little bit more for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, now here's copper.
Hello,
Right
Mike
along
Wolf.
here.
Yeah.
Hello, Mike.
And then right here at the end of the needle is
Night, David.
Take
Troll.
care, Dave.
He's a troll.
there's
Said it.
gold inside there. You could probably just about make it out. Right there.
Yeah, I see it. I see a little yellow spot there anyway.
Right on the pin.
That's actually gold.
I'll be darned.
Well, that's a neo magnet, neodymium magnet. It is strong as hell.
Yep.
Bust out some of the plastic crap that comes with this.
King Squine's still here. Well, he ain't got nothing better to do. He's in the hospital. They're sticking him every 5 minutes.
He's not in the hospital. He was home.
Is he home?
That's what he said last night on Coin Hunting Couple Stream. He said his wife had him Olive Garden and all kinds of good stuff at the house for him and had a box of quarters.
Well, the only thing I seen was the last box of quarters, and he was still in the hospital.
Oh, well.
I haven't seen him since then.
The way I took it, he was home in the recliner eating these drugs and hunting quarters.
No, the quarters were in the hospital.
Well, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, because he just got out of surgery this morning, so they're not going to let him go.
Well, if it was a knee replacement, my mom's had a knee replacement outpatient surgery. So I didn't know what was going on with him. I thought he was already home.
That's probably outpatient surgery, so they should have let him go, right?
Should have.
But he was in there for a couple of days, according to the way it was looking.
Yeah, maybe he had some complications or something there.
But it was to do with his legs or something.
Yeah. A lot of times they'll keep people after knee replacements for blood clots or whatever, just to make sure that they don't get blood clots.
Oh, there you go. This one only had one.
There you go.
There you go. She brought it to the hospital. Are you out or not? Are you in the hospital? Yeah, he's still there.
I'm telling you, those make fine pistol targets because they're highly reflective and you can see them real good still.
Hey, I can see your face, John.
Yep.
Sticking your tongue out at me. What the hell?
Yeah.
I was doing that to show you just how reflective that these things are.
Hey, we got a face review. Somebody record that already?
I screenshotted it.
All right.
That's all right. I'm not bothered anyway. I've shown my face numerous times. It's not like I'm trying to hide anything here.
Your little icon picture down there is about an inch square, so by the time I pull that up, nobody'd see it.
Thinking I'm just right here making my tea.
I looked at it, I saw the bedroom on and I looked back in there and I didn't.
Not later.
Making my tea.
He's not up yet, anyways. If he is, nobody's going out.
That.
You were in a good mood earlier.
That.
When I asked you about eating, you just didn't seem like you were in a good mood. So
I just wasn't hungry.
Who am I hearing talking?
Mike
I
Wolf
think
here.
that's Mrs. Wolf.
Oh, Mrs. Wolf. Okay. I thought I was.
Wolf.
Just jumped
I
out.
thought I was hearing some other
Wolf
stuff.
here.
I was just rolling around and then they decided to jump on.
Hey, Mike, how'd you like my image? You weren't supposed to look at it.
Well, it said do not look, so I didn't.
What?
Bravo.
Well, the whole idea when you say do not look is you're going to look, you're just like opening a package at Christmas.
Well, I like everybody else. When it says do not look, I'm the one that does not look.
All
Yep,
right.
don't push the red button.
Well,
I
please,
did that. I saw it, man.
please don't look. Oh, you already did. Never mind.
Well, if you send a fella an image, Al, he's going to look at it.
I know. Isn't that the
How
way?
much you want to look at, though?
Is that pretty bad or what?
Uh-huh.
Spill stream.
Yeah, it's Bill.
Hey, show it on the chat. I promised I want to show it.
John,
Please don't.
no.
Please don't.
What time is
I'm in Phil's corner. I'll time you out if you show the picture. I hate to do it, but you know.
Try passing the bike.
Anyways, that's not a black foot. That's black toe.
I called him earlier.
Toes.
I just saw him ride past on a bike. Had a white pants on.
John, if I'm right, is there a gold trace in that green board right there between the sandwiches of it, basically?
Sometimes there's brass in it.
You'll see in the sun on the very bottom.
Don,
There's going to be either heavily gold-plated pins, which is usually what they are.
Yeah.
That's these here.
Yep.
Gold.
And what you do, is if I can do this carefully here, this plastic should come off, just exposing just the fingers.
The fingers itself.
And then you pull them, and they get put into my stock pot.
All right. Now, in that green board, isn't there a real thin trace of gold through it to run the current through that board, or no?
No, it's copper.
Okay.
It's what you will find though is whilst I'm looking at the board, I mean, you're looking through here, and it looks, oh yeah, lovely, shiny, because these are the contacts. You have to be super careful, because obviously, if you look at the bottom of the, and this is actually a really good board, because you can see the gold plating goes all the way down, like Telus plating, goes all the way down the pins, but you got to worry about the solder in there.
So
you have your MLCCs, you have the IC chip,
those
more
are silver ones,
BGCs.
right? Those are silver.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, MLCCs have the silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the backyard stack can do all the time.
Yeah. But he also takes the gold as well.
Right, but how do you are you still using the same chemicals like we do?
Yes. Well, I am. I'm not using
There's one step added that's extra that separates the two.
Yeah, and that actually, to be fair, you know what that step is? It's called salt, sodium.
Mm-hmm.
It's not using a copper coil to
that happens. No, because if you put copper into the solution,
right,
what you're going to find is that you'll just basically dissolve that copper because it's still a very highly concentrated solution. So if you add sodium into your aqua regia, then it will precipitate down any of the silver. Now, it will not be pure silver, so you have to be careful. You then refine that another step. You continue with that solution because it will not drop the gold or platinum group, so anything above silver. You then continue with that solution, and then you filter it to make sure that there's obviously no copper or any silver residue that may be left behind. And you go from there. But these are the money shots here. These are what people collect. These are the best things on them.
Do you bother unsoldering them, or do you just cut them off the board? Because
no, I'll just pull them off the board.
and
I'll stick them into a big jar. If I had it to hand, I would do it, but right now everything's in a bit of a mess here. So
you'd be surprised how many boards I've taken away or taken apart. But the only thing I'm trying to get off them is the aluminum and the copper, because that's about it, except for the gold. And I never had been able to, I haven't got into this part.
Am I the only one that can name the yellow knife laying in the background?
What yellow knife?
That's a Mora.
Mora?
No, that ain't a Mora, is it? No.
Faithful.
It's not.
My bad. My bad.
What's the saw blade for? What?
This is a full-on survival knife that you can use for anything. It has a perfect grip for all weather.
I see bottle cap, can opener.
This will rip through any hide, gut, whatever. The same with the front here. These are very sharp here in the front.
Yeah.
So
the blade itself is, I'm not going to touch it. It's extremely sharp. And this will cut through cable.
Yeah.
So my Rambo knife ain't shit compared to that one.
Exactly.
That's hardly anything. Hold on.
You gotta remember, I'm a comedy sometimes. It's gotta have a comedy.
That looks exactly like a Mora knife.
But that looks like you can actually shave with that freaking blade.
You can.
You can.
Phil, I'm sure you've seen or heard of a Mora knife.
I've got a couple of them.
Yep.
I knew exactly what you were getting at as soon as you said it.
Yep.
That's why I just didn't say anything.
Yeah. I can just see the handle of it, or I can.
Can't see it. Handle. Bring it down. There he goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's not a lot of teeth compared to the other one.
No, but it's a hell of a lot deeper. I can assure you that.
It's a lot thicker too. Not as sharp.
I never was a fan of the full serrated blades like that.
Well, it's not full because you got the front end.
Yep.
But this is, I think that kind of gives it away.
Yep. Sure do.
What's that say right there?
Dive team.
It used to say above that USN, but yep.
Yeah, I could barely see it, but it was.
Yeah, it's a steel knife.
Oh yeah. As soon as he pulled
That's
it back,
my
and I
own
seen
knife.
as soon as he pulled it back, and I seen the straight tip on it, the straight edge tip, I knew what it was.
I mean, I'm hanging out with the wrong crowd. I'm getting scared now.
Why? Just because I can roll my own ammo and drop you in a mile and a half ain't no big deal.
Y'all
I
got
can do my own ammo as well. I got the presses and all that.
You'll have to go check out the playlist on my channel, John.
I will do.
I mean,
I think
my heaviest knife is this. You know, that's it.
223, 308,
Yeah.
556, of course. 300 Win Mag and 50 BMG.
7,
you don't have a 308.
9, 45.
Do what?
Yeah.
You don't have a 308?
Yeah, that's what I said. 308.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't hear you say that.
AR-10 platform.
Well, you are a survivalist, ain't you, or some type of prepper?
The 308's by far my favorite.
Me, a survivalist?
Yeah.
No, I just kill shit, dude.
Right. Survivalist. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
No, not really.
Well, you don't want somebody to shoot you first, so you're going to kill it.
I roll my own ammo because it's a lot cheaper, especially in the rifle calibers and especially 50 BMG.
Now, what about the?
Go ahead.
Sorry. What about the chips that you were looking at? What about that chip right there? What is that?
Well, this is
what is that good for? Is it good for gold or
gold, silver, you name it, yes. And then you have major copper pipes.
right? The copper I cut off all the time. The tubes.
Yeah. Then you got the aluminum,
Yeah.
pure aluminum.
Yeah.
But yeah, this chip here is all gold. Like it's full of just tons of gold underneath here. You name it. And then on the flip side, it'll be a lot more wires.
Well, I knew there was gold, but I should have just saved a 5-gallon bucket of it and sent it to you.
You should have done.
Would that make?
If you guys want a quick laugh, I'll show you something.
A 5-gallon bucket of chips like that, processor chips. Would that gold? We'd be able to make a profit off of it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Even I know that.
Even with the
ship.
The process where it's at for gold.
I'm just a dumb redneck, and I could have answered that one for you.
Because that's a pretty big package to send if you had a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah. You mean like? Hold on.
I mean,
I'm just trying to pick up the screws to make sure that there's nothing loose when I do any refining. So hold on.
Are they stainless screws or are they magnetic?
Are you talking about like that? Those big 5-gallon drums?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about the screws you were picking up. Are they magnetic or are they stainless?
No, they're magnetic. I just put them into what I do is I take every screw, I throw it into. I got plenty of these freaking things.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just throw them in here.
Save them.
Save them. If someone needs them, or if I need them for something, or hell, if I become a forger and I want to make a blade, I don't know. I could do that. But here you go. Here's a blast from the past. Okay.
Another knife. I'm scared.
It's a Nokia.
Nokia. Yeah. What about it?
Hold on. It gets better.
Yeah.
Someone keep track and count how many of these there are.
That's 2.
Did you know, and I know you know,
3,
that if you had every cell phone that's in America or in the world, every cell phone, and of course, anybody would say, yeah, there's more gold. Anyways, there's more gold in those cell phones than Fort Knox has.
Yep.
Just by all cell phones, every one of them.
Hey, I had that one. Similar.
Yeah, those.
I never had that.
I had a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
No, didn't have that one.
That'll be 10.
The Nokia. Never had that one.
Oh, come on. What about this one?
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, yeah.
That one I have had.
That's
Yeah.
what I have.
Those were good units except for the flip. It was freaking
Gold.
Yep.
having damage.
And there's 2 other spots inside that'll have it too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
there's
Robert,
a few more. Yeah.
I've had one of them too. Nokia.
That's like rabies you get from the government.
What about the one with the bag pull? Go
Oops,
back
on.
to the early 80s.
Yep.
I'm just going through the bag.
I think that one makes 14.
I never had that one, but
Well, I doubt you would have. It's kind of more for the visually impaired.
LG, not that particular style.
Motorola,
Oh,
There's-
yeah.
one of the first ones.
Actually, I remember that.
Kellen, you can send them to me if you want. My daughter's getting ready to do that shit too. She's got a big old box of stuff already separated. Then you don't have to send it over the pond.
How do you
Yeah.
get all these, John? You just buy them at yard sales, or are they your phones, or what?
Hold on. Robert Johnson, hello. Everybody say hi.
Hello,
Hi,
Robert.
Robert.
Hello, Robert.
That's it.
There you go. I remember those.
You're relieved.
Yep.
No, I didn't have one of those, but I had something similar to it. It was an AT&T phone, or it would have been a Nokia.
I'm waiting for him to pull out a Nextel.
A lot of Nokia phones back in the day. Nope.
Wow, there's an oldie.
One of the black
Wow.
and yellow Nextels.
Yep.
Nope.
This is really old.
That's a brick.
Politely.
This
So-
was one of the first Samsung phones.
Yep.
So who's got the card? Who's got the cards out of it?
I do. I have a whole bucket full.
Any good pictures on any of them?
No, but there's gold on them.
I refuse to look at them. I just delete them.
So you just format them.
There's gold on them.
Yep.
Yep.
Gold on all those chips.
Oh, on the cards.
There's not a lot, but there's I'm
The
looking
SIM
for the
card.
best way to process it. Oh, I've already broke down this one.
Yeah.
There's an iPod.
The
Apple.
SIM cards, Al, the carrier cards have a spot of gold on them like big as your pinky fingernail.
I've seen that one before. What is that?
Sony Ericsson.
Yep.
That's old.
I know.
Well,
Does everyone still have the count yet? Or have you guys lost it yet?
I'm up to 21.
I wasn't. Even,
That one suits Phil's colors.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few of them like that, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, people just drop them off and give them to me.
Yeah, if you build up a reputation, people just drop it off.
You know what's really freaking messed up down in Florida, or I should say, what is that? It's kind of like Salvation Army, but it's a Florida type deal.
Goodwill.
What is it?
There we go.
Goodwill.
Paying tech.
I didn't hear you. What?
Goodwill.
Goodwill. Yes, they throw out all the phones that they get for donation into the dumpster, and I'm telling you, there was like a pile of them. They just threw them in there and damaged every single one of them. So nobody could actually use them. But hey, I would have had a freaking dumpster full of freaking phones.
Yeah, I was going to say, was that one a slide phone or a fold phone?
Yeah, no, it does slide up. Yeah, it wasn't sliding when I was doing one-handed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my. I ain't seen one of them in a long time.
Wow.
That's the slide.
Yeah, I can't remember how. It's a weird one.
It should spin out, like kind of like bottom right, spin up toward top left.
Does something like that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got loads, so I'm just going to go through them. Finish
Yeah.
off.
That one made 31.
Jesus.
That's an old
One.
Yeah. Look at that little guy. There's the one I was talking.
Vanilla Ice.
I remember when those came out.
Me too. I'm just trying to run through them so I could actually finish off this this list because honestly, we're on God knows how many now.
37,
This-
one in your hand there.
So
I have to put all these things back. Damn it!
Yeah, you didn't think that through, did you?
No, I did not.
You know, it's easy with a 5-gallon bucket. You just put the bucket over
Right.
the
So
side, just dump it in.
what you've just seen is all of this.
Yep. That'd be 42 cell phones.
Well, I'm gonna count them now as I put them back in just to double check. But yeah, because there's no more in there. So 1, 2, 3.
Is this
May have been off by 1 or 2, but pretty close to that.
This Count Chocula? 1, 2, 3, 4.
15, 16.
Anyways, 40 something phones. How much gold you get out of it?
Couple grams.
4, 5, 26, 7, 28, 30.
And that's another thing.
Well, let's put it this way: for every 10 phones, there's usually about a gram's worth of gold.
So he's looking
Or
at
it
four,
might be
4.5.
less than that. I think it may be for every 7 phones.
So you're looking at somewhere between 4 and 5 grams.
Yeah.
Huh.
Plus other materials.
Right.
That's true, Con.
These are
pretty
just the ones I haven't processed or ripped apart yet. Every one of them has the batteries gone.
Yeah.
Because I've disposed of them at least eco-friendly.
Hey, Phil, John, don't listen to this if you're the eco-friendly type. You hit one of those LiPo batteries with 22 rifle. Have fun.
Just a little spark.
No, what you need to do is you need to have it with water nearby.
Yep.
And they're done. I bought the T-shirt.
Yep, 16-ounce bottle of water front and back and hit it with a 22 rifle.
Yep.
Wouldn't have known that. Thanks.
We'll put on a nice show.
You put that on there. Hey.
Yeah.
42. What does he win? I don't know.
I don't know.
And Phil likes the pink one. We already know that. Goes with his.
I was kind of fond of the Vanilla Ice phone myself, you know.
Apparently,
I
I'm
like the Vanilla Ice one.
so.
Well, 42.
I had one of them for a long time, honestly, because it was real small and used it specifically when I went hunting. That way, if I lost it, oh well.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, guys. I got to wrap it up.
We're not done yet. We're still counting.
Well,
Dave's not here, man.
you're going to have to count it on another stream because my ass got to go to bed.
It's 4:12 a.m. here.
You made it to
Hey, at least you
made it to
at least you guys got to see a different side.
Yep.
You know how many of those phones I put in the 10 barrels?
Oh, my God, yeah. I've thrown a lot of them away.
Yep.
Is that called regret?
Just because I have no access to do it, whatever needs to be done to rescue the metal.
Right.
Yeah, but you could save them up and sell them. Trust me, people buy them all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was doing with circuit boards, and I couldn't get anybody to buy them.
The last armload of cell phones I had was like 15. I put them on eBay and I got like $80 out of them, $90.
The circuit boards was easier just to throw it in the tin and give it to them and let them freaking hash it out.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, John, is over here when I'll call it recycling for lack of a better term, we call it junking. For computers, just a whole desktop computer, they pay you a penny a pound over here for it. So Like,
It's kind of like tin. It's about a pound when it comes down to it.
yeah, and if I was to do what you're doing, I'd get way more out of it than a penny a pound. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you would do. I mean, at the end of the day, getting the copper, that's that easy. I mean, anyone could have a propane kiln furnace. Those you could either. I don't recommend personally making one because you're dealing with high pressures. So, but you could buy them for nothing. So you could have different crucibles. It doesn't really matter. And then the other thing that you can do is if you start ripping apart the computer parts and you cut off all of the computer fingers, then you put those in one bag. You put I don't know, all of the hard drive disks in another bag, so on and so forth. Just by separating them and putting them down, if you wanted to, you resell it. And I think they sell it by the grams. 250 grams of pulled pins would easily fetch you. I know in pounds it's about 100 and something pounds, about 150 pounds. So you're probably about $175.
Right. Wow.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, Phil. Good night, Buyer Bills. Good night, John.
Buyer Bills. Buyer Boys.
Try to get the email to you. Don't promise anything. Mike, war. Goodbye.
Mr. Al, have a good night, buddy.
Later, Al.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Have a good one. See y'all
later.
All right.
Take care, everyone. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.